about old bitches. I got a couple of them too. The stories need to be told, nigga. They need to be told.
Facts. What was that, Corey?
We are live. And the rest will sort itself out. I think my tea is hot. I need a drink. Put in there.
Go ahead, Corey. I think we were waiting for this story.
Yeah, let's go, Corey.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, my auntie, she's like 80 something years old and still a fucking criminal. Well, we got this one cousin, and we know she a little touched. Yeah, she's special. Nope. Let me put it this way. What platforms are we on? Can I say retarded? She is retarded. Let's put it that way.
I don't keep my clips up, so say what you want.
She restarted. She restarted.
and so, you know, she told my cousin, like, let me claim your children on my taxes and whatnot, because she had a daycare and whatnot, and took all the money and gave my cousin like $100, $200 or something like that. And then my cousin got caught by the IRS, and she had to pay that money back. We know that she's slow, right? And it was a whole different dynamic when the whole family came in. She used to say all this mean shit to me when I was a child. I was like, when I get old enough, I'm gonna slap the shit out that old bitch. And when she died, I'm gonna piss on her grave too. I don't give a fuck about it. Everybody know how I feel about it. She know how I feel about it. She tried to apologize to me at the family reunion. I said, no, bitch, that ain't good enough. Fuck out my face.
How do we deal with apologies?
Go ahead. Would you
How
ask
do we
me?
deal with apologies? Just asking y'all. Y'all sort of like, how do we deal with apologies? When is it that we accept the apology? And when we accept the apology, do we go back to the way we were? How do y'all handle apologies?
I think it depends on who it is, in the sense of the history. You know what I'm saying? If I got over 10 years in with you and you apologizing, I'm gonna take you probably exactly for your word, depending on what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you newer and apologizing, I'll accept your apology, but I won't believe you until I see the changed behavior.
For me, I think what's the history behind it, and that's why I was talking about with my auntie. There's a long history behind it that I don't think it's irredeemable. I don't think you can ever be the same after you did something wrong to someone. Right? It's always going to play in the back of your mind. It's kind of like if a dude has a baby on a chick, that baby is always a reminder that he stepped out on his marriage and possibly didn't use his condoms. But then going back to the family dynamic, it's still some family that I just don't even deal with. No matter if they apologize or not, I don't know if I hold grudges. I don't know if I just can't get over it. I just won't deal with you. I will move very differently. I will seclude myself or recluse, become even more recluse.
I asked this question because, like, one, we sometimes ask somebody for forgiveness because we've all done somebody wrong. But we've also had people do us wrong. And I noticed that you, me, and Melanin, and CJ hadn't been able to say anything yet. But before we got on, we all kind of got a story of some people and people in the family who just happen to be females. And it seems like, in the words of the great Dave Chappelle, or either it was Charlie Murphy, that they become habitual line steppers. And either at some point we have to then keep letting them do it, or finally say, like you were talking about, Melanie, before, fuck this shit. Where's fuck this shit for you, though, Melanie? You said it depends who, and then I'm gonna let you go, CJ. But where's fuck this shit? Like, we talked about family members. It seemed like family members kept coming up. I got one I used to talk about all the time. Same thing. I couldn't stand my fucking aunt. That bitch got on my fucking nerves. When she died, I had no problem with that shit. I was like, why it take so long? People get mad when I say it, but it's true. Go ahead.
That's how I felt about my grandma. Like, my mama was mad at me, but it's like when I got the text message that she passed away, I went and had a drink, because it's like you ruined her in a way to where it passed down to the generations. You know what I'm saying? Like, You like, no, you, and the fact that you know the history, now I know the source of your pain and your behavior. So how the fuck could I like her? And she grew old in this state of mind. And I don't understand what the fuck you crying over.
CJ?
So I think
Oh,
the
no,
fuck you is when there's no changed behavior. That's when the fuck you is there. Or I think you said fuck this shit. So that's when it's there.
No, I like to fuck you too. Fuck you, fuck this shit. It's a both. Because let me ask you this. Did you get people in your family saying, oh, you shouldn't feel like that, or oh, give them another chance? Because I think that's the part that pisses me off more. So many people kept tell me when somebody do me wrong, I'm supposed to be the one to overlook what the fuck they did, because that's your cousin, that's your aunt, that's your mama, that's your grandmama. It's always they telling me what the relationship is. And I'm like, if the relationship meant that much, then why did they get to fuck me over?
Facts, but it's only coming from people who have not been directly affected by the actions that's telling you to forgive the shit. Me and my siblings pretty much all like fuck that bitch. So it's the mama's sisters and the kids of the sisters and the brothers and shit like that. But y'all got invited over for holidays. It didn't matter how many fucking plates y'all took home and shit like that on Thanksgiving and Christmas and holidays and shit like that. My mama go to take one plate. This bitch acting like she lost her goddamn mind.
Well, no,
and it's always mostly the women. Just so we're clear.
I do want to throw this in. I know CJ can jump in there. One thing my mother did was she never took her for her sisters, right? Like as far as what my dynamic with them, she never told me that's your auntie. You need to be cool with them. No, because she knew how they were. She grew up with them. They were always jealous of her. It sounded like your grandmother may have been jealous of your mother or whatever, or your auntie. Right, that she was jealous of your mother, but there was always a rift between them. And my mother, when I would say, "Oh, that's my auntie, I need to go over that," she said, "You'll learn. Don't worry." She would let me learn that lesson on my own because two of my aunties did me wrong. Now, my favorite auntie May Lou, she died of breast cancer back in early late 90s or something like that. So that was another dynamic, but I'm gonna say this, and I got you, CJ. My auntie moved from California and moved to Chicago, and she fucked up the whole family dynamic. That was one of my biggest problems. She made family members start choosing sides, and it started to be odd when we would get up like every other Sunday, or we get up for every holiday. We would spend time with each other, and we really were a close knit family.
Oh, that sound okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm a pretty forgiving person. I usually just take people for who they are. Feel me? Once you show me who you are, I'm gonna believe it, and I'm gonna start looking at you as that way, in that way. I don't take too much personal, so that could be it could be a good or a bad thing. Yeah, I think I'm overall just pretty forgiving. I really try not to hold grudges. People are who they are, so you gotta believe them. So that's my answer, I think.
I hate your mic, and then you whispering as your mic is bad. Now you don't just use it so you're arguing. You use that now. You allowed then when you said that.
All right. Let me go.
So you was whispering. Melanie, you said something, but you said something that contradicted itself, and I don't know if you noticed it. You said they usually tell you to forgive the person because they haven't had to deal with the problem you had to deal with. But then you said you didn't understand why your mom was asking you or acting like nothing was wrong when she had to deal with it. And the funny part is I know exactly what you're saying in that part, because I remember telling a girl who I dated, when she told me how shitty her mother had been to her. So now I heard this story. You done told me how shitty this girl, the woman, has been. And then you wonder why I didn't want to go over her house. And she was like, that's disrespectful. You don't want to go over her house. I was like, wait a minute. Why are you defending her after all the shit you just told me? So it seemed like at a point you said like your mother was defending the person who you knew had did her wrong. Do you think she fell under that whole, well, that's my mama, I can't have a problem with my mama?
It's yes, but it's deeper than that. I don't too much want to get into it just out of respect for my mom, but it's much deeper than that. You're talking about some serious childhood traumas. Like seriously, you know what I'm saying? From siblings to mother to it's like you're purposely like my grandmother didn't have children by the same men. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids, but everybody didn't have the same father. For some odd reason, my mother was the only one you playing like you didn't know who the daddy was. You know what I'm saying? Like the day before my mother's fun to graduate in high school, her sister knew how to do hair. She tell you she gonna trim your ends, you cut her shit off, like cut her shit. And y'all see how long my hair is for the most part. So it comes from somewhere. My mama had hair. You chop damn near all her shit off right before her day of graduation. Like, yeah, bitch, go graduate. Like you talking about traumas and never being protected by the woman that's supposed to be protecting you, and then the bitch acting like she don't know who your daddy is. So when you hear stuff like that, it's like, oh, this is why I'm going through certain things with you. At some point, I still have to hold you accountable for your actions because you're grown. But you kind of start understanding, like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? You might not have been strong enough like me to understand and be able to differentiate. Did I say that right?
Differentiate, yes.
Differentiate
between everything. Now you ain't gonna give me no more, okay?
All right, she said, I like that. Okay, that is right.
I might as well just ask. Like, did I say it right?
I like it.
Hey, mic check. Is it better now or not?
It is now that you're talking like you ain't scared.
All right, my bad. All right.
You ain't been no scared. You putting your nuts first.
Let me tell you something. I was a little tired. I got my energy drink. I'm ready to go, my brother.
Oh wait, is that a Starbucks?
Celsius.
No, you don't put that shit up here, my nigga. I ain't no Starbucks. Nah, I just want you to do what you want. Okay, I say this because I'm talking about, like, it's strange that we were talking about this, and it's this idea that these women have caused a lot of pain to a lot of people. Yet it also seems like these women who've caused a lot of pain to a lot of people have been able to get away with it almost until or past their death. Because again, I've had so many women in my life, women who I was just screwing, women who I was dating, women who I was related to. Straight lie to my face. I call them on the lie.
And they might get mad.
I caught my daughter in a lie. Brought up the lie to her when she asked me to do something for her because I'm tired of you asking me for some money. Brought up the lie. Her response was, never mind, don't worry about it. I'll do it myself.
Can I go first since my mic is working? Man, Tommy, women have mastered the art of not taking of deflect. That's all right.
Before we dive deeper into it, I don't care if y'all don't like it, okay? We have to respect the Munyan over on Rumble. Shout out to Jimmy E. Johnson with the $10 Rumble rants. My dog working like the Hebrew slave he is. Welcome back. Welcome back. Jimmy, be cool. Jimmy E. Johnson back with a $5 Rumble rant. On in this bitch. Old niggas, stand up. We appreciate you. Dre the Gemini with the $5 Rumble rant. He talking to me. Melanin, do you think your grandmother was jealous of your mother because she was beautiful? Oh, yes, I absolutely think that it had a lot of envy and jealousy involved. And also just from like when I was younger, the older men from the streets, my grandma used to do a lot of shit that wasn't too ladylike. So, you know, she might be jealous of that too. A lot of older women, as we can see nowadays, they will say things to the youth to purposely ruin their chances and their future because they can't get it back. So thank you for that. And yes, I would say that.
And we had just a guy, he said, half the time it's accepted running joke in the family that they don't apologize and never accept the possibility that they did anything wrong. You're finally bringing it to their attention. That's what I was trying to get at. That it is too many Black families to where the mother can't do any wrong. She can't do anything wrong. Nothing she says ever is a problem. Nothing she says can be held against her. But these women can talk to, especially the older they get, they can talk to anybody any kind of way. Elmer, I see that you in there. Elmer Medina Quinones, what's going on with you?
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me here. Can you guys hear me?
Perfectly.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I was hearing the conversation you guys had earlier, and I just wanted to chime in to say that I'm more on the side of not holding grudges. I'm more like, because holding grudges, you're kind of damaging yourself too, just holding in that for years, whether it's a family member or somebody that did you wrong. Sometimes the best way to go, I would say, is just to let go. I know it's hard, but you suffer more when you hold on to that pain and that,
I ask a question then. What would you recommend do? You say let go, but if this person wants to remain in your life, how would you then respond to them?
Oh, well, that's the tough one, because that's how you could get easily manipulated too, because the fact that you don't let go and the person still wants to remain in your life. So it's tough, man. But I'm just saying, from my personal opinion, I would just try to let go. And if they try to remain in my life, you ever heard of you forgive but not forget? So you kind of have to guard. You have to guard up a little bit differently, I would say.
Why have the person around you if you got to put your guard up?
I think part of us wants them around us, because think about it. Listen to what he just said. Why have them around you? You should be able to cut them off. Why let the individual who has started to gain a pattern of not only doing what they did to you, but they've done it to other people, and you watch them do it to other people? Why is it that we will forgive them and still let them around, but put our guard up when the best forgiving someone might be to take your presence from them?
Well, I don't talk personal too often, but I started it. So in the situation in regards to my grandmother, when I got old enough to not be around her, she didn't fucking see me no more. She's sending messages through family members talking about, tell her I said hi. You're sending Christmas cards with money, and I take the money out of it and throw your fucking card in the trash. Like, none of that.
Just a guy says setting a boundary is not holding a grudge. You just remove your presence that they took for granted. Elmer, are you able to do that? Are you just, and let me say this to you. I don't think you're wrong, because I've seen people have that real forgiving attitude that you have. Like, shit don't phase them. I'll find out that somebody in their family, I dated a girl and she did the worst shit to her sister. Just said some foul shit to her sister. They were right back sisters. I was like, I don't know, I'd hate you, bitch. The sister is just really like a nice person. But then she was a nice person because I tried to fuck her sister. She forgave me for that.
That's what I was saying too. I'm gonna forget.
Stop laughing at me. I thought you said this was a safe space.
But you also did said it like a couple minutes ago. You do have to set boundaries. I think that's very important. If without that, you're giving them open access.
The person hasn't learned. Now, like, it's good. It would be great if you're around people who learn. But it seems like none of us really have stories of men doing this shit to us. Not even trying to be funny, but men, like, don't a nigga know he fucked up and he don't just try to sneak back in your life like he didn't do anything wrong? I don't know too many niggas that just sneak back into your life like they did nothing wrong. But women do it all the time. Then a woman will get mad if you remind her, bitch, we haven't talked in 5 years because the last time I saw you, you stabbed my tires like you was Michael Myers and flattened them. And you bringing up old shit. Bitch, I haven't spoken to you since you did this. And now you hit me up talking about some what's up. I don't know dudes who do this. I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't know dudes who did you dirty and show back up and act like he didn't. Now, I don't fuck dudes, so only you, Melanin, can tell me if dudes who you slept with do that shit, like, or dated or whatever it was, did you wrong, and then he just show back up and don't act like he did something during the time. Do guys do that? I don't know it. And y'all ladies, y'all can answer that too in the comment section.
No, I don't I wouldn't, of course, nothing is never in its entirety, but the majority, no, I don't think men do that. But men are the only one out of men and women that are raised to understand consequences for their actions. We're not.
Mm.
I had a situation last week with a friend where it's like she accused me of some shit, and it came to be true that I had nothing to do with it. She still ain't apologized to me. And it's like, okay, well then we just want your pride. That's crazy. Your pride is up here over decades of friendship. So okay, I got your number. But then they get upset when we always have something to say about women and the behavior. But I mean, what the fuck? Somebody prove me wrong.
I mean, I think you're right because women have a harder time apologizing compared to us. We'll be like, "Yo, my bad, my fault." A woman to get to a she probably just end up talking to you like nothing happened, and that's
The
her
worst,
apology.
the worst part about it is once they know something irritates you or something makes you mad, once they're upset, they'll push that button over and over and over again, just because they know that's the button that's gonna make you upset. They know how to get under your skin. It's like when you have a relative, your brother, you want to get under their skin. You know the exact button to push. Women know that button to push with their men, so they push that button all the time, whenever they can.
I'm telling you, I told y'all the story a while ago. Right? It was a girl who had told me, and then there's the second half to that story. She had told me, I wouldn't fuck you if you didn't have no money. I had to eat that shit. She went on about her business for a year. Came back. Like nothing had happened. Then when I said, wait a minute, what I look like talking to you when you told me I can't get no pussy if I didn't have no money? I was just upset. Why you bringing up old stuff? That's what she said. So wait a minute. You were so upset that you said some foul shit to me that at this point, now that you're back, it's still, even if it could be 100% true, but it still exists now that you came back. I'm a year older. I'm not a year younger. I can see if I was getting younger. I'm a year older and I still have the money. The only thing you still bringing is pussy. I'm confused, lady. If you're back, I'm supposed to think that you're here for money. She said, no, I miss you. Slept together again. Guess what happened?
She brought up the same thing? Or she
Her bill was needing, had a bill that was coming up and really needed it paid.
Bro,
and so I said, well, my money situation has changed. I don't have that kind of money. She said, you can't help me with nothing. I said, I don't have any.
Revenge is the sweetest dish served cold. I can tell you that right now. That is cold blooded, and I love it. I love every moment of it. But it just you telling that story, and I think so many lives, there are so many women that come back and just act like they didn't say some of the most foul shit. They didn't say some of your secrets.
Right.
This is why men have a hard time opening it up. Because if we open up and then all of a sudden, you remember I did that, but I stuck my fist up your ass. Wait a minute, bitch. Wait, what? Like they say some extra shit. Like what? And they know that's gonna embarrass you. That's gonna.
Think you finna get away with saying that shit, and we gonna go back right in the conversation.
I'm just saying, chicks say shit.
Y'all see what Roland Martin going through, right?
Hey,
Tommy, I remember that video you made about Roland like 7-8 years ago.
What happened with him?
Y'all know, you don't know about Roland?
You
don't know about Roland?
No, I didn't know.
Real?
I think so, right?
At least that's what the woman is. The so-called woman's friend is saying this. So he's being extorted by the woman, is what they're saying. Okay. I will say this just to go back to that, and then we can come back to this. I still remember a conversation between my mom and my stepdad, and all I heard was, "He ain't yours." And to this day, I still keep thinking, one, why is she still breathing? But two, why is he still there?
Wait, she said that.
Thank God they still together. They done grew old. But the shit women have said, and she have said, my mother said some wild shit to my stepdaddy, to the point where he still remembers it, and sometimes he brings it up at their old ass age.
It's wild, Tommy. Well, you know what's crazy? Sorry. You know what's even crazier? They bring up what you did to them religiously. They won't stop bringing up what you did to them, but let you bring up what they did to you. Oh, it's World War III. But they always causing problems with with what you did to them 5 years ago. Y'all having a regular conversation. No, they'll start remembering stuff, remembering stuff, and then they'll just trigger something in their brain to where they pissed off, and now you got to deal with the consequences all night. Now you got an angry woman in your house all night because of some, like, it's so crazy.
Tommy, I got a question. After you said that story, so do you think that affects how you how you look at relationships because your stepfather experience that makes you not want to be like a stepfather for?
Yep. But here's what's funny though. Part of me, and shouts out to Keisha and D Block who came over there and joined Fight Club. If you haven't joined Fight Club, make sure you guys come and join Fight Club. It is 85% off right now. Come bring your bitch ass over and join it. Okay. Now, I say this. I dated women with kids at first when I was younger, which doesn't make any sense. Why would a young man be dating women with children? But I did. Like, it wasn't a problem they had these kids. But I fell for one, and I wanted to marry one. And we were really good. Well, when we started off 6 months into it, I broke up with her because I met her fucking baby dad, and this nigga was trying to fight and kill me at her house. I was like, I don't do that. I came to see you, and this nigga's here. I don't do this. She cried and said, but Fatima loves you, and I love you, and you're just going to leave us like this. I felt bad because I was like, well, I really do like her daughter because I'm really good with kids. That's another reason why I don't meet a bitch and her kids, because I be done fell in love with your kid. I don't meet your kids or your dog. Hell, I don't even want to meet your parents either because I might end up liking them. This is a hard thing to. So we stayed together for three more years. It was a total of 4. And when I caught her cheating, I was going to take her back. And she said, no, I'm good. I said, what about Fatima? Now, at that point, Fatima was calling me dad. I was taking her to cheerleading practice, was even helping her do cheers and did the music for the fucking cheer. I'm doing all this shit. Now, as I did it, he put on a hat.
I didn't want to take my hat off. You called me. I was taking my hair out, man. I got to get my hair braided tomorrow. So
you got a fresh hairline, though. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I said, God, he got a fresh, that big head of hair.
Yeah, man. I got a whole big ass afro up under here.
I like it, bro. We were talking about
Would y'all talk about that homo? The train?
Not yet. We going there next.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't miss that. I'm glad.
We going there next. What we were talking about right now is it seems like women in our family, because all of us was just telling stories before we started, but we noticed that it was a lot of women in our families that really don't say sorry. Like, they'll do the foulest shit. But we're talking about grandmamas, end of life. You got some kids, grandkids, people pissed at you because of the shit you've said and done to them, the generational curses. But I was answering Elmer about why the stuff I went through, because my mom has said some crazy shit to my stepdad, and they still together, and I don't know how they made it through. But once that girl left me like that left a bad taste in my mouth, and I said, I will never date a woman with kids, because if I fall in love with your kid, it's both of y'all leaving if you leave, and I don't want that problem.
Isn't that another one?
I don't know what the heck. Okay.
Is that yours, Cap?
I don't know.
Okay, it sounds like it's gone now. Go ahead.
Isn't that also? Oh shit.
Is yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now is your settings correct?
Me?
Yeah. Just making sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. Go ahead. All right. Go ahead.
What I was going to say is, isn't that also a testament to how selfish women are? Because just because y'all break up, why would you take especially if you're a great influence on the child. Why would you take the child away from him? You that mad?
Hey, listen, these women will take your actual child that you had with them away from you. You don't think they'll take one you didn't?
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's a testament to that stupid shit. But it's like women get upset because constantly on a massive scale we're displaying behaviors that need to be discussed.
And you know what I heard, which is crazy? I don't know this. I heard a man say, women hate the fact that men want to take care of their own kids. They rather let another nigga take care of them. And that's why black men are so good at being stepdaddies. Because women rather have another nigga come in and take care of their kids than them take care of their kids themselves. It's so weird. Our community is so backwards. And they're going to say, I repeated somebody else talking point, but
I want to.
Unmute yourself, Cap. Unmute yourself, Cap.
Oh, that was me. Okay, what I was gonna say was, these girls learn entitlement from they fucked up mamas. Like if you look at the women that have actually been raised by good mamas, you'll see that for the most part they don't treat even if they break up with the man, they don't treat him like that. And then you look at the ones with them fucked up mamas, and them fucked up mamas, they see how they're still sexed, they still get money, they still get treated like they're the best thing on earth. So why would the daughter learn anything other than to be just as fucked up as her mama?
And then
if you want to go to the sorry part, a woman has never been taught to say sorry.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if you'd address that, because I said, men, we will say I'm sorry. Like, we know we did some fucked up shit. Now, nothing's all, but I'm saying I've had way more problems having a woman say I'm sorry, especially if she got that pussy in her pocket, if she got that I'm your mama in her pocket, if she got that I'm your grandmama in her pocket. Any of these things in her pocket, apology ain't coming.
Precious won't. Precious
ain't apologize.
Precious would never apologize.
God,
let that sizzle.
Precious mother?
No, Precious.
Mm-hmm.
He said that big old bitch.
Yeah, Precious hasn't been taught to apologize. So you think a pretty woman going, like, it's not in them. Whereas boys are told to be accountable.
Ooh.
It's from the brain, from the youth, we're told you have to be accountable. For a girl, it's told she's just a girl, she's just emotional. Don't let them get a little period. Now, women, but you know how much time they cramp. I'm cramping. They got the attitude when they got the period. A couple of days before the period coming, and they cramp it. Ooh, my period coming. I got this attitude. Every excuse they make to have an attitude, and they don't know how to compartmentalize. If the job pissed them off, they're gonna take it out on you. If you piss them off, they're gonna take it out on the kids. They don't know how to have the issue be isolated to where the problem is at when they're like a fucking storm.
But this is why I'm gonna.
I'm gonna mute. I don't.
Y'all have to be muted. That's only. Oh shit! No, it's happening when I'm talking too. So go ahead, Mel.
I was gonna say, but that's why I will push back on Cap and what he's saying as far as it being good mothers. Because if we're saying that this is women aren't taught this, it doesn't matter if it's the mother or not. I would have to say it's more of the male influence when you get a woman to be held accountable and appreciate her behaviors.
I want to say one thing real quick. Women have empathy. They just don't have empathy for men. They have empathy for other women. They damn near have empathy for pets. They can understand how everybody else. They understand everything else.
Wait. No, they do have empathy for a nigga they want to fuck. Like, they'll sit up there and commiserate with a nigga that's cheating on them that's got a wife. They'll tell him she's doing you wrong. They'll tell him she a good man. They commiserate then. But I think in general you are correct. I don't think they look at me. I think they look at men as possessions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they look at us as real people, which is why men even have a hard time with their daughters. Like, you'll watch men be like, "To fuck," like you'll become a walking wallet for a few years for your kid.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
I'm sorry.
I wanted to
even say they have. Who's talking? Oh, Corey.
That was me. I was gonna say something. Now, me and my wife, we had this conversation, and she told me that her mother has never told her that she loved her. Never told her sorry for anything that she's done wrong. Never.
And they'll get mad if you bring that shit up. Just a few minutes ago, somebody, you may know him, Cap. His name is Iraq Awada. It's a brother from your. What's a
I
Hebrew?
don't know all these niggas with Hebrew names, Tommy.
I was thinking that. I said, why would you say Cap know him, Tommy?
No,
I was
yeah, he not wrong for the name. I get the familiarity. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to talk a little shit. I don't know all these niggas.
So I gotta tell you the story.
No, I want to know the story.
Here's the story.
We gotta mute up and everybody talk. There's crazy happening.
No, not Echo's gone now. When she just spoke,
Is it?
Yeah, when
No, I can hear you.
No,
Here.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's like first.
I'm gonna leave and come back, Tommy, just in case it's me. All right.
Then I'll tell you the story.
Before we get into the story, over on Rumble Rant, we appreciate you. Army Vet 43 with the $5 Rumble Rant. He said a lot of women will use sex as their apology. 100% agree with you. Mano, that's who, with the $5 Rumble Rant. Thank you. Hello, hope all is well, spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Appreciate you all. We appreciate you as well. Thank you so much. And we have Hydro 3120 with a $5 Rumble Rant. Yo, for Halloween, I'm going to wear a Smell the Roses mask and scare the shit out of people. Jimmy E. Johnson coming back with another $5. Jimmy whooping your ass tonight. Get shit together. What's up, Cap? He says. We appreciate you, Jimmy. Stormtrooper Julian Caesar coming through with the Rumble Rant. Good evening, good people. Hello to you too as well. Go ahead, Tommy.
Okay, now I can tell you the story, Cap. What did he come? Oh, no, he left. No, he back.
He come back yet?
Just in the back.
There you go.
Okay, Cap, I can tell you the story.
I'm listening.
The brother just said this a couple of minutes ago. Crazy. He said, my ex hated when you were on. First off, he said, I want to thank you for everything you've done. Then he said, my ex hated when you were on because you were striking nerves about women being dragons to their husbands. Beasties back. Thank you for enduring the hurtful criticism by your own. But those that actually listen will see your desire for us to improve and raise to higher standards. Thanks again. Now, he again brought up the idea of the girl he was with would get mad at the things I was saying, but he would listen to them because they were right. As a Hebrew Israelite, do y'all have a hard time sometimes preaching to the men because the woman that's with them will tell them these niggas full of shit?
Yeah.
And then they'll be caught up in, should I listen to this pussy or should I listen to this logic?
Listen, they be mad because the women be mad because they have developed a certain level of control over a man. And then when they get around other men and we teach them how to be an actual man, that it's okay to be dominant, you can actually raise your voice. You don't have to let her call you every fucking name under the sun. Then it's like, get away from them niggas. You got to get away from them. Now, some sisters, because we do have a lot of sisters in school, so of course,
and I've seen it, sure do.
Right. I'm not
talking about ones too.
I appreciate that. Look at Tommy. And so I'm not talking about them, of course, but and some of them start out that way though, Tommy. Like if we keeping it real and they can handle it, which they should be able to, those women start out like that too. The women start out, I got an actual real man that's not going to tolerate my shit. So they either conform or they fight. Some fight in the beginning and then conform. Some keep fighting. Some, and it'd be a battle the whole time because women, that what I was saying earlier, they're not raised to respect a man because most of them ain't been around a man to respect, or they mama done been with multiple men. So why would they ever respect a man? Because they really don't respect their mama either.
God, dog.
And that's just facts.
I blame the government though for women in America not respecting their men because they just daddy government pays for the bills in the house. They don't need a man at home.
That, and they've been able to talk to niggas any kind of way. Then your brother, some strange man on the fucking bus, is gonna come take up for you. If it was the old days when you talk to a man like in any kind of way, everybody stepped back because he knew he was finna give you the 5-finger discount. Women didn't say that to men. They didn't. They knew if you walked up to nobody back. Listen, I'm telling you, in the 40s, it wasn't a woman walking up to no strange ass man and telling him, fuck you and your mother, suck your mother. There's nobody doing that. But now, these women have been able to say things, get people to fight for them. And I just think that, and I know we got a couple more people to see if they want to talk about this, because if not, we're going to move on to the next subject. But it's just, I think a lot of healing could take place if people could hold women accountable. And those people, I mean, children and people in intimate relationships with women, seem to be the hardest people to be able to get women to be held accountable for anything. So they get to go over their whole life fucking people's lives up. And then, you know why? I'm going to say this. You know why I believe that women know this is true? Because every time a man is talking about what the fuck kind of fucked up experience he's had with women, the first thing women say is, who hurt you? And they say it as a joke. So that means they honestly believe, they know that women are out here hurting men and causing them problems into their adulthood. They know it.
And a lot of times they're not even using sex as an apology. They're using anger as an apology. You got some nerve to be mad at me for doing some shit that you shouldn't even be. Like, it's like they have controlled men so much that they have us walking on eggshells. We can't even start to express how we feel about something, or they're gonna flip it on us. They're gonna get mad, shut down. And then now you got to come apologize. They flipped it to where you got to come apologize to them and say, I'm sorry, baby, for let's go out to eat. Let's go do this.
Out of my house. I kicked the girl out of my house one time because she couldn't conform. She wouldn't leave. I didn't call the police. The police had to come get this bitch out of the house. As the police was getting this bitch out of my house, she was doing the same thing that she was doing to me in front of the police, cussing out the police. And the white man was just looking at me like, I said, see, this type of shit I have to deal with. Finally, she said, and your bitch ass didn't have to call the police. He trying to act like he didn't want me in there. He was trying to get this pussy.
Now, well, even if you were, you ain't giving it to me, so bitch, get out.
No, that ain't what was happening. She was trying to give it to her, and I kept telling her I don't want it.
Oh.
Because like he said, they try to apologize with pussy. You had disrespected me. I am not fucking you. My dick don't work now. Once you talk shit to me, it don't work. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a disconnect in my head. Any woman that's ever been with me will tell you. You piss me off, I cannot fuck you. I'm not going to let you sit here and talk shit to me and then pussy's going to take up for it. But like the brother said, a lot of them feel like that pussy, that's a get out of jail free card. Oh, you're mad? I'll give you some head. No, bitch.
Oh, you are.
And some of y'all niggas fall for it though. Y'all always. But think about it, Melvin. Who always talk about makeup sex? Women. Apparently, that's a thing for them.
Yeah, piss you off just to get that type of experience from you.
I was thinking that Uncle say that, Melanin. They like that aggressive, like mad at you sex. Women like that type of sex. I did that one time with my girl.
You ain't gotta make me mad to get that type of sex, ladies.
Say that again. You gotta say it again. It was echo.
I was just saying you ain't gotta get me mad to get that type of sex. That's all.
No, it's a different type of sex though. When you really to that point, when you I've been there one time where I was like, I hate this bitch, but she still got me to have sex with her.
No, she right, it's in your mind. Why you can't do? You know what? What did the Hulk say in Avengers when they said about him turning into the Hulk? What did he say? You know,
I'm always angry. I'm always mad.
Oh, ass.
Yes, I'm always mad. Be always mad.
I know. I wish I could be there, Tommy. I wish I could just be fucking her like I'm angry. The sex be decent. It'd be good, feel me? But don't be that.
Sound like you need a mentor.
Decent is diabolical.
Yeah. You need a mentor, young man. You need a brother.
No,
that's
that's good. That's good. All right, let me take that.
Wait.
That sound like he only
I
get
hate
the.
whoever's
You
microphone.
playing Echo Wars.
Oh my bad.
I hate whoever's microphone that is. You said they saying CJ has the echo now? I think it might be because when yo CJ. Okay, yeah, I can hear it. I can hear when I'm talking to you. Cap say you need a mentor.
Yeah, you need a mentor like It's me.
It is you, because when I was talking to Cap, there was no echo.
Yeah.
I think it's Cap CJ.
What about now? Like I'm not muted. I'm not.
When I talk,
Hold on a second. I'm gonna mute.
I turned all my stuff off.
When I talk, it's Cap, and when Melanin talk, it's Cap. When you talk, I think it's me. See, now it's not.
Some of y'all microphones are competing with each other or something. Cause like when CJ was just talking, it was like that, and still then when Cap muted, it stopped doing it. But then if I'm talking to CJ when Cap is muted, it'll do it.
How you hear it? Let me. All right, say something.
I think it's mostly you though. Like I think when you're muted, everybody else is okay. I don't know. It appears that way.
I can hear the echo now, Tommy.
Yeah, that's what I said. When his mic is open, you can hear it's not loud when you're like it's gone now. But if he opens his mic again, you'll be able to hear that echo. Lyric, you hear us talking about these women. I'm gonna give you the last one on that, and then we'll move on to the next subject because we got to talk about this fella dressed as a lady that's out here messing with little boys and this and that.
A predator.
Oh no.
Straight up.
I don't have much to say on it. I think that all of you guys hit it on the head. I think that I forgot his name. The gentleman with the hat. He came in and put the icing on the cake. Cat. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I put that ice in. There you go. Good job.
So I don't think there's nothing left to be said. I agree with everybody. And hello, everybody.
And welcome, beautiful.
Thank you.
Look amazing, delicious.
She does. She sent me a video of her yesterday. Y'all want to see it?
She said no.
I can't show him the video.
No, I'm saying I did not send it. He's lying.
Oh,
Now you're gonna deny. Okay, cool. Hey, Cap. Lyrics sits. She sent me this video.
That's not me.
I don't know who that lady is, but that lady is gorgeous, and she's got. But I think she's AI though.
Dude, there's a
Tommy,
girl
I think you really noticed them
titties.
titties.
Me. She was shooting like, and I was like, yeah. And I went to go looking at her profile, and her sandals turned into heels, and I was like, you fucking lying. Do you know how scary that is? The shit that they're gonna start doing.
Her page is full of niggas, full of them. It came across my Instagram, and I said, "Oh my god, those are the best breasts I've ever seen." So I'm sitting up there looking at all them. Then I said, "Wait a minute, I don't think this bitch is real. I think it's AI." And niggas is in her comment section loving this lady. They are AI OnlyFans pages, and they said they are making millions.
I know. I heard the same thing. Boogie, welcome in, by the way. Do you have any thoughts about anything that you've heard?
I thought that nigga was. I thought he was AI.
I'm too AI. Yeah. What's up, everybody? I think the last point that you guys were talking about with regards to women disrespecting men, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've just been thinking lately that it's not going to change because so many of us grew up with single moms, and we watched our single moms disrespect our fathers. It's ingrained in us. That's why a black man, and that's why women are shocked when a black man tries to speak up against their disrespect, because they're wondering, you're used to this. Why are you acting brand new? We've been disrespecting you. Your mother's been disrespecting you the whole time. You're used to it. You feel me? And so that's what I'm saying. It's never going to change because we are used to disrespect as black men from mothers. You feel me? So I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. And then our sisters watch our mothers disrespect us. So guess what they're going to do to men when they grow up? They're going to do the same thing. You feel me? So
You agree with Cap. You agree with Cap that it's the mothers that's basically filtering this down to the men accept it and the women regurgitate it. Like they just do what they saw.
yeah, and even actually recently, you know, the whole talk about, when a woman grows up without a father, this and this happens to her, she's not going to be a good wife and things like that. I've changed my perspective with regards to that as well. In my opinion, it's more important how what the woman's mother treats men when she's growing up. How she watches the mother treating men, that's how she's going to treat men as well. Because there are women who grew up with fathers and mothers in the same house, but because they watch their mother disrespect the father, they watch the mother have multiple babies with multiple men, they watch the mother switching men when she's also growing up. Guess what she's going to do? So even if she has a father, but the father is weak, it doesn't matter. What was the mother doing the whole time? Was the mother cooking for the father? Was the mother sleeping with just one man? Was the mother arguing with the father in front of the daughter? So to me, in my opinion, it's more important what type of the mother the woman has more than the father in the house, in my opinion.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all all this. I just want to hear y'all tell me the answer before we move on to the next one. It's a simple which one? What's worse in a child's life? No father or weak one? Round the horn. Melanin, you go first.
Damn.
No father or weak one?
That's easy.
Did you say for boys or just in children in general?
Just children in general, but you can pick and choose. Like if you want to elaborate, you can. But which one do you think is worse? No father at all or weak father?
I'm going to say the weak one for me. An absent father still leaves room for development because you don't know. You may be able to get good examples, but a damaged, tainted vessel, that's much more, to me, harder to try to fix. If I have to pick one, I would say both, but I don't like dwelling in the middle.
Thank you. That's how I was asking. Somebody tried to it's been a few of them tried to sneak it in with that both stuff. Nope, we ain't playing that. Like my God say, you either hot or cold. When you lukewarm, spit you out. Boogie, go ahead. What?
It's gotta be the weak father for sure. The weak father, because at least if the weak father is around, that means he doesn't give opportunity to the stronger men to come in to help shape the kids. But if the father is absent, the stronger men like uncles, stepfathers can always step in, coaches. But if the weak father is around, he's actually going to give the opportunity for the daughter to watch the mother disrespect the weak father. It's even going to be worse.
Cap, I know you guys coach men, teach men. Y'all don't have women out there being with these niggas that ain't shit. Y'all coach them to do. So in your opinion, which is worse?
I was leaning towards no father, but I think a weak father because the weak father teaches horrible lessons in conjunction because and for him to be a weak father, that means there's a strong, wild mother. And so it teaches a horrible lesson. It teaches the children, it teaches sons to accept that same behavior. So they're going to pick a woman that's going to do the same thing to them. They don't know how to see it. So I do think that the weak father is is worse than no father at all. I would agree.
Lyric.
I'm definitely going to go with the weak father as well, because not only does it show them that how inadequate actions can be, it also breeds bad spirits. So because that man is harboring those spirits and releasing them into the household and just creating a bad atmosphere all the way around through the silence, and then allowing the woman to be so boastful and loud, it just is the mixing of raising a bad human.
Ooh, damn. And you know what's funny? My household was like that. Again, I hate talking about them. If they come and see it, I gotta tell you, look, gotta tell the truth. That motherfucker was miserable, and that misery, you could see it, you could feel it, you could see. he was miserable. And so we didn't take him seriously. It was not like telling people there was a man in the house. Like everybody always say, you had a man in the house. They was like, you talk like it wasn't a man in the house. Like, was it? Go ahead, Corey.
Yeah, I mean, I was jumping up, but I know we got an order. I was like, yeah, weak father. You got to remember the first example for either child is their father. If that's a weak man, then they're gonna. I mean, I can't say nothing new. I think Cap had already talked about it, and Lyric said it, but that's going to carry on into their adulthood. And yeah, it's just horrible. But weak father, and I think even with the absent father, I think in some sense that man can come back in that child's life after a while, right? And possibly, rehash that and probably work that out. But that weak father is always going to be weak. That's just what I think.
I like what the brother said. He said, if there's no father, a strong man around that woman, especially if she gravitates towards strong men, can be the stand-in. If there's a weak man there, there's not even time for a man or place for a man to stand in. The weak man's in that house all the time. She comes home to that weak man. She resents that she comes home to that weak man. He resents that he got to come home. Y'all know how many niggas sit in their driveway for hours or go to the bar? I want to go in this house. There's no, so without one bit, because you know what's funny? Before you started talking Boogie Reacts, I was going with no father. And then after I thought about it, I said, nah, that weak nigga just around. And then when Lyric drove it home and said his essence is drained of him and all's left is fucking resentment. Every day in this house, this nigga resents being in this house. You don't think them kids gonna hate that? Go ahead, CJ.
Tommy, you could, because I was gonna say Boogie React. That was a fantastic point. That the weak man is like, yeah, that was a fantastic point. But I think they drain the strong man too. You just gotta have so much strength in you that you kind of like you gotta have so. I told you my girl tried to suck my soul out of me. I gotta
my girl did it to me too, but you know,
it was a good feeling in the bad one at the same time. It was a good feeling in the bad. But I said, man, if I didn't have so much positive like energy, I'd be miserable. She would have a weak nigga in the house. I'd be like, yes, babe, yes, dear.
You don't think it come out on some of the damn videos you make and some of the times we on these podcasts?
That I'm a weak man?
No.
Tell him, Melanin.
Tell me, break it down, man.
I'm assuming Tommy would be insinuating what you don't handle there, you come and give it to us online. Yes?
I think I handle it there too, but I think I do come in. I'll try to be transparent or as transparent as possible. But yeah, I think this is like a good place to get information and advice, I would say, or just release.
That's what we're saying. That there's a man. Ooh, get this shit out. Because I think the internet has saved a lot of bitches from getting their ass. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I think it has. You take away the internet, there's a lot of niggas that didn't have a chance to get the shit that they wanted to get off. Elmer, go ahead. Weak father, no father.
I would say the no father, and this is the reason why, because at least the weak father, the only thing that he probably will lack is to discipline the child, but a child with an absent father, you put them in a vulnerable position to get, like molested and stuff like that, and also the absent father can help financially the mother, so the mother don't gotta, pop that in a corner or whatever, stuff like that. So I would say the absent father is worse.
We got Clue just joined us. Clue, you get the last one on this before we move to the topic. Another topic. Absent.
I have a question for you after him.
What was the question?
What's worse, a father that's not there, absentee father, or what's worse, an absentee father or a weak father in the house?
Man, I think what's worse is a father that's weak and in the house. That's actually worse, because this man is actually there and he's not doing his fatherly duties. Maybe he's submitting to his wife and he's doing the whole happy, happy wife, happy life thing. And that's running the family. So I think that's worse than a deadbeat dad.
I'm with you, but somebody just said, and Melanie, I know you had a question for me, so I'm gonna throw it to you since you put it on the screen, and anybody that wants to jump in on it, but I'm gonna throw it to you, Melanie. A weak father still provides love. I think the idea of providing love, do you think that's enough?
What the fuck is love?
No.
What does that mean?
That's a
Boogie
good
said,
question.
"Fuck that." I
He
ain't
just
waiting.
asked a good question.
Come in the
Fuck
room,
love.
Boogie.
No,
I
seriously.
agree with you 100%. What does love got to do with it?
What does love got to do with it?
I don't care.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So, are we considering the men that were about the happy wife, happy life thing? Are those considered weak men? Like the men that were living
They
by
are
that
weak men,
mantra?
sir.
Yeah.
So,
I
do you
like
think?
having
Yeah,
God.
they
I
definitely-
don't subscribe to that.
Yeah, I would definitely say happy wife. That whatever that bullshit line you said. There's never nothing that includes the man. Like nobody, there's no line for women that's supposed to be for the husband. What is the line for husbands?
I got one more question then.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Happy man, happy
Happy
land.
God's plan.
Happy man, happy land.
No,
You see,
that
how
wasn't it.
hey, Melanin, is that real when they say happy man, God's plan?
What?
Oh, I don't know. That's what
Oh, that's what you said. Oh, okay, I got you. Because I was gonna say them.
So
evil
just
bitches
come
that
back
say
to
that.
that stupid.
No, I got you.
happy
Because
wife.
if them bitches say happy man, God's plan, they'll just say, well, God ain't with you every time they want him to be weak. Happy wife, happy life means your life has to be about her. She has to be happy. And how do you make a woman happy without rules? But a woman don't want no rules. Woman don't want to be told what not to wear, where not to go, what not to do. Don't buy this. Can we pay this bill and not pay for this? Don't be so frivolous. Don't be stupid. Don't listen to this man talking to you, trying to get in your pants. Now, if she listened to that man, she would actually have a happy life. But in her mind, happy life is what makes me feel good. I have to feel it. And if I don't feel it, I don't want to obey. If fuck that. Obeying don't make me feel good. Obedience don't make me feel good. Training don't make me feel good. But if I feel good about buying this, even though the bill got to get paid, I feel good about buying this, even though my kids can't eat. I feel good about doing this, even though it's going to hurt my house. Fuck a happy life, man. That bitch got to get in order.
I understand you. I'm with you.
Y'all got to make sure some of y'all got to mute when others was talking, because it's a big echo.
It's an echo. Yeah.
My question
Bad
is, which one would produce a better society? The one with the happy wife, happy life mantra, or fatherless home, or fatherless home society?
I think the happy wife, happy life dude is more damaging. Maybe I'm the only one on the panel that thinks this, but the happy wife, happy life guy is more damaging than the deadbeat dad.
He's not a leader.
It's more damaging.
Amen.
But I was gonna say about love, people do a lot of things because they lack love. That's why a lot of broken people exist. That's why I slept with a lot of broken girls, and it's because they got daddy issues. They ain't have a daddy to love them. They ain't, so that's what that's a
fatherless environment, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's. I mean, I guess you could say that is love, but it's most of the time that's a fatherless environment.
You mean when it's a weak father?
No, you said you slept with a lot of women with daddy issues, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, because you said what you say was due to a lack of love. I'm saying it's not lack of love; it's a lack of father.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I guess both can be correct somewhat. Before we dive further into it, over on Rumble Rant, Tommy T. Black Stoke with the $20 ball, he has a question. Didn't Jack the Ripper take his hate out on women because of how his mother treated him?
Jack the Ripper did. Ted Bundy did because of a girl. He killed everybody that looked like that girl. There's a lot of people who have done this, and the evil that those women have done to those men. I'm not trying to justify it at all, but if we were talking about causality, we would say there's a whole lot of men that have been broken. Because, you know, guess what we did when they talked about the monster Eileen Wuornos? They talked about men breaking her, which is why she did that. We even got a movie called Thin Line, Love and Hate in the Black community. And Black women love that movie about this woman destroying this man's life because she didn't get what she wanted out of that relationship. And they saying, but she's had so many of them like that. So why is it that we try to understand what made a woman a bitch, but we never try to understand what made this man a dog?
Nice.
We never do.
Point. Good point.
For a moment until I get through with the Rumble rant. Ghostface Trucker, thank you for the Rumble rant. Boston George Jung had a weak father, but he loved him. LOL. XX Joey Montana, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. Having a weak father is far better than nothing. At least having a weak father means you have some semblance of fatherhood rather than none. We can respond when I'm done, sir. One moment.
Sorry.
No
My
worries.
apologies.
Thank you. Semblance of fatherhood rather than none at all. It's better to learn what not to be than to have nothing. Joey coming back with another $5 Rumble rant. Fuck happy wife, happy life. It's happy king, happy kingdom. Ooh, I gotta steal that from you. Clay on words. Thank you for your Rumble rant. Was you speaking, Tommy?
Oh no, I'm just laughing. I'm smiling at you.
Okay.
I'm reading what you're reading and smiling. You're doing an excellent job. I even like how you sound out the words. Okay.
Thank you. Clay on words. Thank you for the Rumble rant. What is love, panel? This must be answered. We'll start right here for a quick response. Anybody wants to answer? What is love, panel? Anyone?
Love is everybody makes this big thing about love, but what men want is respect. We value respect over love. I don't know who agrees with me on that, but
that's a fact. Because you heard what I said in the beginning. My girl say she can love me and still walk away. She don't care about that love that much. I said, damn.
That you show love and respect.
That might be what you. That's a fact.
Yeah, I think the problem is, for some reason, men have been forced to adopt the type of love the way women love, because women love through feelings and emotions and words. Yet for men, we love through actions. If I give you $100 right now, even if I don't say I love you, you're gonna be like, okay, bro loves me. You feel me? But if you give a woman $100 and you don't add the word "I love you," she's going to think, okay, he gave me money, but you know how sugar daddies do it. They give women money, but they don't really say "I love you." So she's going to think, okay, maybe he's just giving money for the sake of it. That's why these days they're saying men providing is not enough. Okay, he provides, but he works too much. He doesn't buy me flowers. Like, bitch, he's paying all the fucking bills. What the fuck do you want him to say? Why do you want him to buy you flowers to prove he loves you when you're not even working? You feel me? So
that's control. That ain't love.
Men have been forced to
when you don't, please.
I can hear now, Carl. So I was simply saying that men have been forced to adopt the way women claim love is. So if a man doesn't say "I love you," and men are falling for this, they think they need to love the way women love, which we know women don't really love for real.
That's why I said it's respect. Because think about it, a lot of women have fallen in love with men who just objectify him, but he just paying money. She will fall in love because she'll mistake what he's doing. That's got to be love. He wouldn't keep taking me on trips. He wouldn't keep doing this. And that's how they end up falling for that guy. So even if you don't say it, and as a matter of fact, sometimes they fall for you harder because you don't say it. There are many men that can tell you this woman who I just treated like was an option was the main one who wanted to have more with me. I think it goes back to what Cap was saying. I don't think it's love. I think it's control.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That's a fact, Tommy.
Wholeheartedly, I agree with that.
And that's why it's a man's duty to actually teach a woman what love actually is. Love can only be one thing. That's an action. That's the only thing love could ever be.
I disagree.
But
I
but do you
agree with
want
that.
love?
If I could
But
just,
hold up. Do you want love or do you want respect?
man, if I could just finish on love.
Yeah, I want them to argue that.
Yeah,
Cap,
the man that
go
said
ahead.
disagree. I just want to finish first. Love
Yeah,
can
yeah.
only be one thing in action, because the minute if it ain't love, then it's hate or something else. And everything is predicated by what someone does or does not do. So at the core, love can only be an action. Even if you love him giving you money, if he don't give you money, what you don't do? You don't love him. So that's an action. If you love him providing, if you love her doing whatever it is she's doing, that's when you think about love, you think about what they do or don't do, and then that what controls it. Most women's love is material or surface level. Men's love, the reason why I think Club Studio, if I'm saying what how you
Yes,
say it,
sir. Clue Studio.
the reason why he's harping on the respect is because men don't care as much about love as women do. That's why he's asking about the respect factor. Men want the respect. If I'm doing all these things, they expect something else. We don't need to hear that I love you. Like the whole chivalry and stuff like that, even when men are chivalrous and doing that, they're doing that because they know that's what a woman wants. But men don't really need that right there as much as they want the respect of knowing when to shut your fucking mouth, knowing when to be quiet, when to leave me alone, let me handle this, let me be in charge, let me instruct you. Now if you do that, even the attitude that you have becomes more tolerable, because you might have a little bit of attitude, but when I say we're going to do it this way, you listen. So the respect is more important to a man, but on the subject of love,
That's what I was saying. Yep.
because that's what it is. Love is an action.
Boogie, go ahead, Boogie. You had something to say. You disagreed.
I disagreed with the first part. Everything else he said was good, but I disagreed with the whole thing of men having to teach women love. I disagree with that part of men trying to.
Have you seen women?
What do you mean?
You got an accent, so no disrespect. You an American, or you?
No, I'm not.
You outside the country?
I'm in Boston.
Oh, you in America? Then. So you in America?
After every time you ask a question, you'll have to mute so they can respond, because it's great. Thank you.
Yeah, the black women are out here running fucking loose. They need a leash. They need a train. They need a fence. They need a hedge, because for about 50, 60 years, they have been allowed to run rampant with their mouth on the music, on the airwaves, in the black community. All throughout, they get to say how man ain't shit. The same man that they open their legs to, the same man that they had the babies by, they running rampant. And so, yes, they do have to be taught. If these women are not, and you know why they got to be taught? Because they daddies didn't teach. If they daddies did the job, then I wouldn't have to do the job.
So I do agree with everything you said, but I'm saying asking men to provide, to protect, and then on top of that, teach grown adults different, like the basics of life. No, I'm saying you're asking men for too much. If she's not listening, move on. That would be my solution. You're not sitting down to teach a woman that me providing is love. I'm not sitting down to teach you how to respect me. Move on. That's it. That would be my solution.
Can I say
Okay, I think I get what you're saying. You're not necessarily disagreeing with me. I think what it sounds like you're saying, if you got to do that, you ain't wasting your time.
Perfect. Yeah.
That right? Me, I'm gonna waste my time. I'm gonna waste my time. I'm gonna train that shit. I'm training that. I'm absolutely training. Every woman I got went through a training process. I train them.
But
Oh,
you know I was gonna say something.
Yeah, I train them all, Tommy. Got the good train. Hey, daddies, listen, I'm doing a service. I'm carrying a mantle for the father that they mother fucked over. So I'm like, all right, come on, and here's what men that train their women see. They see a diamond in the rough. If this bitch would just listen to what I'm saying, she could be great. It's not even in a disrespectful way. Say, like, and here's the flip side. You take a brother growing up in a broken home, and someone comes and gives him discipline. Most men will accept that. They're looking for it. That's why men survive broken homes at a greater rate than women would survive broken homes, because we know that we lack discipline. Women
I
are
agree with them.
to believe that they
I
don't
agree.
lack discipline. So because they don't think they got to be disciplined, they're never looking for it. So when a real man comes and establishes order, it's a battle in the beginning. I want to see how far I could go with the battle. That's just me. I'm a tester. I'm a tester. So I'm gonna.
So wait a minute, Cap. I just gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask Cap a question before we get up in there. And I don't mean to bother y'all, but so is this you, Cap?
Yes.
Tommy, you ain't shit.
Lord have mercy.
Tommy, you ain't
Lord
shit.
have mercy.
Tommy, that's me.
Tommy, Tommy is y'all. Why would you play that? Why would you play that clip?
CJ, who did you have a rebuttal for before I get back to these rumble rants?
I disagree with Cap. If he's trying to say we got to teach him how to love us specifically, then I kind of agree. But women know what love is. All these love movies they watch, all these, like, they know how to turn it on and turn it off. They could show love to you, and then they know how to turn it off. They know what they're doing. They know how to love you. They just don't want to. They just don't love us. They just don't. They know what they're doing. It's not like they're oblivious to what love is. Keep saying they just don't know what love is. They're just lost in the world. Lost in the world with a bunch of love movies. Everywhere you look, it's a bunch. What are we talking about? All right, go ahead, Cap. Go ahead.
Get him, Cap.
No, I wasn't saying nothing. I just put in the comment he projecting, but I wasn't saying that.
I'm projecting.
He's projected.
Cap said I just wrote it. I ain't gonna say it. I didn't say it.
Cap, come on, my brother. They don't know what love is, man. All they do is watch love.
All right, Echo.
That's part of the problem in movies, because they create a fantasy world. There's a term called the Barbie doll effect, or the Ken doll effect. And every woman that grew up, they have this Ken doll and their vision of marriage and what life should be about, and they live and dream of a fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's the Notebook, not realizing Notebook, she fucked around a little bit before that nigga got her. She wasn't no wholesome. It wasn't no wholesome book. That book was open and read a couple times.
You gotta be safe.
Tommy just played.
You gotta mute when you're done talking, Cap.
I wasn't done talking. I was laughing.
Guy.
So nah, man, we gotta face the facts. The black woman doesn't know that. And that's not to say that we have all the answers. The edge that black men have is that we know we don't, and we'll at least seek the answer. Black women don't have it, know they don't have it, but think they still have this sense of entitlement. That's the difference between black men and black women. It's not about who's better or who's not. It's about your mental. And most men are mentally...
Cap.
No.
Cap.
When people are in the middle, it's between them. I'm sorry. We can get you in after Lyric Clustavio.
Yeah, I'll land right here. So I think that's the most important part. And the reason why I use these words, train, discipline, they don't know how to do this, because women need to hear it like that. We be pussyfooting when we talk to women. You're going to get the drug. Listen, a woman is going to fuck you anyway. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. They fuck drug dealers. The man that beats women, that's known for beating women, still gets women.
Yeah.
So it ain't no secret to getting vagina. It's not. But if we talking about solving their problem, they're gonna have to be told the truth. Christ said, "You shall know the truth shall make you free." Didn't say it was gonna make you feel good, and that's the truth. You women need to get trained. I land right there.
Man, we most of us have the same experiences, not like men and women, but just like in general, same parents, same movies, we watch all the same stuff. somehow we know what love is. We know how to love them, but they don't know what love is. Stop it. They know what love is. They know how to love each other. They know how to love everything else but the man they're with. It's not that hard. It's not difficult. They grow up
Do they
loving
really love
everything.
each other?
Yes. You can.
No, not the way. Not the way.
Them
Not the way
hoes
they
got
fight. They're
this-
fucking each other,
Let
man.
the middle get it out, especially since we have a mic differences. I apologize.
If you think about what you just said, you said they
Even
know
even
how
if
to love-
hold on real quick,
Yeah.
even if they don't really love each other, they still know what it is. They know what they know what we're looking for. Even if you want to say they don't know what love is, they know what we're looking for. They know what we're asking for. They just don't want to do it. They'll do everything but what we ask them to do, and that's a fact.
And that's why I said they got to be trained. Think about what you said. They were trained. What you just said was they know how to love everything. They just don't want to love you. You know what that means? They were trained that way. They were trained by their mama.
Who
They were
trained them? Who
If I could
trained
just-
them?
if I could
Excuse
just-
me.
I-
I will not.
I'm gonna
One
tell you who
second,
trained.
Cap.
Okay.
You
I
can
will
put me in.
not
You
keep
can put
repeating myself about the technical difficulties. And if you are not in the center, you have to wait. Usually we allow for the chime in, but we can all hear the echo. So please.
My
Thank
fault.
you. Go ahead, Cap.
My fault.
Now, usually you got to tell the women that multiple times. But now, all right. But when that woman learned from her mama and from life that she don't have to listen to a man, she could do whatever she want with a man. You just said she knows how to. She just choose not to because she was trained not to. So now a man has to come and actually retrain her. That's what we're supposed to do. If you the head, if you the lead, if you in charge, you train her in all things. Like Build-A-Bear. You ever? I don't know how old you are. I used to love this. My daughter, my oldest daughter now. I used to love to take her to Build-A-Bear. That Build-A-Bear, you would put what belly button. You pick the type of bear you want. You pick how you want to dress the bear, build a bear, belly buttons on the bear. You name the bear. So these women need to be like Build-A-Bears and get built back up.
You got it. So I think we kind of meet in the middle. They know what it is. You saying we got to train them, but it's hard to train people that don't want to be trained. It's hard to train people like they don't want to be trained. They don't want to listen to men. So it's hard to train people that don't want to listen. It's a difficult task you put in front of us, my brother.
So I'll land with this right here, and here's where it's only about men like you. You can't be afraid to do the job. That's how you talking. So is every woman going to accept the training? No, but you got to know when to walk away from that woman. That's right. There you go, Tommy. Build a bitch.
You ain't shit, Tommy. Tommy ain't shit.
But you got to know when to walk away. Like if it's a woman that you working with, you showing her things, showing how to do things, and she just fighting you like the cat Boogie from Boogie Reacts when he said if he got to do all that, he not gonna do it. I'm pretty sure he might attempt, he might try to work with her, but then at some point you're gonna walk away. But you can't walk in to the relationship thinking you can't. You got to have a sense of power. You got to be empowered. You a lion. Be a lion and roar, and them lionesses, they'll get in order.
I agree. All right, I'm done. Take me. I'll let my brother be in.
Thank you. Lyric, you were up next. Do you still remember what you want to say?
I do. I was just gonna chime in and say that you cannot lead without teaching. So I don't disagree with the things that Cap is saying, but one can't lead without teaching. So if someone is willing to be led, they're automatically willing to be taught. And so everything else just comes automatic.
So fine, Lyric. Clue Studio. Do you remember your thoughts?
I don't actually.
Oh,
I don't.
this is why you interject. Corey, do you remember what you wanted to chime in and say?
Yeah, it was a few things, and so I went to plus Google. And I was just thinking about what is love, and that was a great question. So I just wanted to type it in and kind of see it, get something. But it said in the Bible, love is defined not merely as a passing feeling, but as a selfless act, driven choice to seek the well-being of others. If I'm going off of that definition, I would think that you love your family enough to put yourself in front of everything, because you are the one that it's the buck stops here. I think we as men, we are good. I did look it up. I did, Cap. I got you. I'm gonna probably say it in just a few, but but going back to it, I see Tommy laughing. But going back to it, just thinking about when you men don't have a problem with taking that leadership role or standing in front of what is danger. Women have a problem with listening to the authority, and the men trying to take over not even trying to take over the authority, taking over the authority, and them bucking against it. That's what the problem is. But that, I think it goes back to when we talked about the weak father that's being ran over in the household, right? That's being ran over in the household by just a unruly woman, right? And I think with all the points that y'all made, I do want to ask Cap. One of the things is, I think a lot of dudes need to know how you take that unruliness and tame it. You on mute.
You mean like a loudmouth black woman? You
Of course.
My experience, I just I don't know, I just correct them. I don't tolerate it. Like, I don't bend. I think most men, if like when y'all was talking about a weak man, I think a weak man is one that bends to a loudmouth black woman. When that woman is loud and you just correct it and you stand on it, and you ain't, when I'm talking about correcting them, you ain't even got to raise your voice all the time. You could just say what it is, and that's that. And I've been successful. I won't tell on the internet how many wives I got, but I think they believe I got 43, so I think I'm good at it. And so I think it's just a matter of standing on your square, is how they say it, and making a woman understand that her pussy does not regulate my life. Like, if a woman knows that her body can control you, if her ass, if her breasts, if her lips, her reputation of sex can control you, then they'll use it. But if they know they can't, then you can actually control them. So it's about having dick control, if I was to say it.
What you doing, Tommy? Tommy, what you doing?
Dick control in the sense of controlling your manhood sexually will control your discipline, how you talk and how you correct and instruct a woman. That's been my experience.
It's too small now.
Damn, pause. Somebody say
Damn,
pause.
wow.
That man said it's too small.
That was
Oh, God, go up.
That man said it's too small. How do you decide who to try and break up and who drop and move on from? How do I decide that? So to answer that question, I decide that it ain't a length of time. Like, it's not like 3 weeks, it's not a month, it ain't 6 months. It's I look at it as challenges. Like, to be honest, I like loudmouth black women. I do, because I like to tame it.
Why?
I just answered you because I like to tame it. I do. And
I think
get them good.
I think you should put a caveat. In my opinion, I don't know you, but I think you mean loudmouth, big booty black women. I think that's what you meant to say.
Why would you like a loudmouth woman, sir?
See, big, what's his name? Bug Reacts. Boogie Reacts. That's how you can tell. Listening is an art. I should have wore that shirt. Because the first thing I said was, I got a shirt called Listening is an Art on my website. The first thing I said was, you have to actually control. It was dick control. You got to control your manhood. So the woman's features, her physical features, is not what I'd be attracted to.
Why would you want a loud black woman?
Yo, let the person speak.
I didn't say I want a loudmouth black woman. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. What I'm saying, I'll say it differently. A woman with attitude is not a deal breaker for me. Because I think
why isn't it a deal breaker for you?
Because I think I could tame that attitude. And I do it. I tame that attitude.
But why would you want to do that?
Why not find out? If let's say if that woman has a good head on her shoulder, maybe got good nurturing skills, I could see potential in her. but she just got this attitude all the time. Why not see what she could be?
But why you want to deal with that though? Why would you want to deal with that though?
I think you just answered, right?
Yeah, I think y'all sound weak. I'm just gonna be
Okay.
honest.
No,
Y'all-
I don't sound
no,
weak,
no.
sir.
Hold on. Real quick. So I'm gonna finish reading the Rumble rants. Thank you for that Rumble rant. You started a whole dialogue with that one. We're gonna take a little intermission and get these completed. Gemini Door with the $5 Rumble rant. Thank you. She said, "Great show. We appreciate you for always being in the building." Sincere K with the $5 Rumble rant. "If she swallows me from the back, goddamn, I'm always coming back. Goddamn. All righty." Rude Gal Dak 2023. In the series The Polygamist, most women thinks at the end when the wife took his life was awesome, not understanding she actually did a murder for hire. I haven't watched that yet. I have to check that out. Forgive me. Please make sure we hit the Cash App, the Rumble rant, okay? $50 shots for Tomby. And remember, bounties are always on. We have the $20 ball coming in from Carl Watts. We appreciate you, sir. Tiberius with the $10 Rumble rant. No father is worst. No father is worst. I was on the weak father side when the question was asked, but I thought about it, and no father is worst because when a man is absent, the only influence is a bitter mother. Okay. Sorry. XX Joey Montana with the $10 Rumble rant. Thank you guys over on Rumble putting color in the chat. I agree with Cap. If enough men walk away from women that doesn't want to receive training, the walking away itself is a form of training, because then she'll know that that standard is general. I like that one. I think I am all caught up. We can continue.
Can I say
We
something
do
to that?
have one moment. We do have $2 sit on the Cash App from Dia. Please, YouTube Brendan wants to play basketball. Thank you for that. Go ahead, fellas.
So, man, we keep saying this walk away. Go.
I apologize. Tommy, your hands. Andrew, thank you for the $20 Cash App to Tommy. Blessings from Boogie Reacts. Sean with the $5 Cash App. Thank you. Did Angel support Ryan? We appreciate that. And back to the show.
Salute.
This walking away stuff, man. Stop it. Women only fuck like a small percentage of men anyway. They're gonna fuck each other. They all validate each other. They fucking the gay men. Like, stop telling the straight men to walk away from vagina. No, we need to dog these women out. Treat them like hoes like the hoes that they are.
I disagree.
That's what we need to do. Stop walking away,
disagree.
man. Let's be
disagree.
Let's be the best man in the world. Let's walk away from pussy. No,
Disagree.
I'm not walking away. I'm about to
I
treat them like
disagree.
they are. Like hoes.
Turn. I disagree with that.
I disagree.
Go
as
ahead, my
well.
brother. Go
Everything
ahead.
you just said, I disagree
Go,
with.
you can
Okay, but
Say
why
why.
though? We can't do that. You disagree. We have to elaborate.
Well, okay. What did you just say?
What you mean? What I just say? I said do not.
You disagree.
No. I want to hear what he just said again.
I said Cap is wrong. We do not need to walk away from men. We do not need to. From women. We do not need to stop having sex with women. We need to treat them like the hoes that they are. That's our problem. We keep treating them like they're not whores. We keep
I disagree with that wholeheartedly, because here's why.
No, in a point, real quick, I'm gonna wrap it up with this. They keep
Okay.
saying if we walk away,
Okay.
they'll be better women. That's not fucking true. They're gonna fuck each other.
No, we need. I disagree with that, because no, keep giving them attention. Keep doing what they want. They expect of us. That will make it better.
What?
What do you mean? What?
Nigga,
I just
what?
told you.
What the?
That will make it
what
better.
the- We all confused.
Are you saying reward bad behavior?
No, I'm not saying reward bad behavior. I'm saying keep
What the fuck are you saying?
To
here?
a
Bro,
certain extent.
your pauses are killing us.
I'm a pause guy, but okay.
He like
Keep
the hangry
giving
man.
them. Keep giving
What was
them.
the song you sang the other day, Tommy? What?
keep giving them what they want, and to a certain extent. That's what I'm saying.
That boy is pausing.
Who just said that? Was that you, Elmer?
No, Tommy on your ass.
Who said that? Who said that?
Have
He
you
probably
been
beat.
drinking
He
today?
probably beat no nation.
Hell, that was weak as hell.
Oh,
Who's
shit.
Beano Nation?
I don't know what's going on, Tommy.
I
Tommy,
don't
you have the
either.
floor.
I don't know what's
Okay.
going on.
This is what Kat wanted to talk about, and there's a lot going on. First off, I got to tell you, here's what Kat was trying to tell y'all. First off, I'm just gonna throw this in there as I do it. These are the type of women that these men are doing, and I do commend Kat for saying. You have to hear what he's saying. He says, as a stronger man, he takes joy out of breaking that which you believe you can't. To him, it matters more. It's like saying, why Jordan want to go out there and score a double nickel against the Knicks? Because it's the Knicks and it's the Garden, and I can do it. I know everybody else can't. That ain't your job. You didn't sign up for that. Not everybody can do the same job. And he's saying, I can do that job. And he probably get a greater satisfaction from it because he knows he has something that not many men can have because he was able to break something that a lot of them couldn't.
Tommy, I don't know if I agree with that because what's the end goal?
Well, hold on. It's not an agreement.
Okay.
Hold on. Mace, I grew up and all my black friends thought there was something wrong with me because I said I like really big tits. I didn't care if she didn't have
I
ass.
do too.
Yeah, then they kept saying, there's something wrong with you. But what is wrong with me? This is where I'm putting my penis. I'm not putting yours in there. So listen to what Cap is saying. This is what he do. When you say that's not right, you ain't in that man's house. That's what he do. If he like working out at 6 in the evening instead of 6 in the morning, you can't tell that man that ain't right. If he like, so that's one thing. Like it's not debatable if he says, because he didn't say it's for y'all. He said it's for him. That's when the argument changes. Because if he said, well, y'all should do this too. He said, well, no, it's not for everyone. No, he said it's not for everyone. He simply literally said it's not for everyone. And matter of fact, that's why he started to get smart.
But some of them niggas are simps, Tommy. They can't do it. So that ain't for everybody.
It really is.
Oh, I was gonna
like there is a saying. They say
I hear an echo.
I got it now. I got it. It's when they say it ain't tricking if you got it. Like to that man, he says, this isn't a big deal to me. You have a problem taking a bitch to the mall. I can take the bitch to Milan. We're just not the same.
Okay.
It is true. It's like me. My penis can hit a woman's pancreas, but not everybody can.
Shit.
I'm almost there. I'm touching something.
Why would you make that now?
Like, why that man say shit like that?
Why would you say that now?
I'm touching something.
That man projected like a motherfucker, Tommy.
It might not be.
I wanted to ask.
Okay, here we go though. I want y'all to see something, and this is kind of to me what Kat was going towards as far as the type of women we're dealing with today. And black women, y'all have to stop denying that this type of woman exists. You know what? I'm not even gonna play that first. I'm gonna play that later because there's another one that couples with it. But here's what's going on here in Atlanta, Georgia, right up the street from me at Hapeville, right where the comedy club is, where I performed for the Super Bowl in 22? Here we go.
Reality TV star facing serious allegations in Fulton County after she was arrested on child sex charges.
Sydney Favors, known as Sydney Star from Love and Hip Hop and Bad.
See how a motherfucker look like Manny Fresh without that weave, wig, and makeup.
Police has been arrested, accused of sexually assaulting a juvenile. Police say the investigation started Saturday at the Embassy Suites on International Boulevard in Hapeville. Favors is now facing multiple felony charges and is being held in the Fulton County Jail. Now, because the case involves an underage person, police are not sharing any additional details.
Oh, Jesus.
First off, ladies and gentlemen, that is a grown ass man that y'all sitting up here trying to call her. That's a guy. Let's talk about it, Cap. You wanted to be the first one to jump in and speak on this.
Yeah, and I think this is predatory behavior. This is definitely not the first time that this nigga's done that. This nigga's been a perverted bastard. There's an old video, used to be on World Star, where this nigga was in Times Square and surrounded by a bunch of men, they probably was either teenagers or maybe early 20s. They don't know that it's a man because this thing got the hair and stuff like it has in that picture, got fake breasts, fake ass, and the whole time he's letting all these men feel her up. He twerking and doing all that, and the whole time they don't know that this is a man. And from what I'm hearing from the stories, because the T in the LGBTQ is coming out the woodworks, because of course they're saying this is not going to make all of us look bad. I don't believe that. I think it make all these trannies look bad.
I don't believe it either.
They came out and said that he lured the 14-year-old boy to his hotel, and the hotel that he was staying at, you had to have a key. Like, when I go to Vegas, sometimes the key will only work for the floor that you're staying on. And
telling the truth.
Right. Like when I go to Vegas, they have a key.
I work security. Only got key to one person.
I get
There's an echo.
Yeah, can I finish? We know.
Yeah,
you got to keep
telling y'all talking.
Yeah,
you can't talk with an echo.
Right. We know you got a key too. We appreciate you having a key. You ain't the tranny we talking about though. So that key brought the boy to the room, and then when the boy, I guess, realized that this is not a woman, went to run and leave. And this nigga grabbed his leg and tried to bribe him to not say nothing. And then he went and told his parents, and then that's how we know this story. That's how that's the whole story. I would send you the video, but it's a tranny telling the story. Tommy, I could get the video and send it to you on Telegram if you want to play the actual video of the tranny telling what happened.
Does it sound like a talking?
Yeah. It's full blown tranny talk. That's why I'm just telling you the story. I'm not sending you the.
I hate that.
And it was a football event. It was some type of football event. So I don't know if the kid is from Atlanta or not, but it's some type of football event or something like that. I'll land right there because I know we got the whole mute thing.
All right, y'all go ahead. Whoever else want to talk about this situation where we have an individual. I said something and it got me in trouble today, and I don't care. I said they're perverts. Why would be surprised that they would do something perverted? When a grown man will walk around and have people thinking they are something they're not. I
agree.
Elaborate, brother. Why you agree?
And I was gonna say, you remember last show when you said that they just wanted you to bake a cake, they just wanted to be married, and that's it. They wasn't gonna impose in society. And look how far we gotten.
Yep. Well, they told us they just wanted to be married. Go ahead.
Now it goes to show that they are after your children. We've always been saying this. We've been saying that they are after your children. They want to change your children. They want to make it. They want to make all this other stuff. Well, Tommy, I think you said that they were trying to get your children. And so this just goes to show it's going to be example after example. Even when they have the I hate to say it, the gay pride parades and whatnot, they walk out there naked as hell. And then parents, they bring their children out there. I'm like, listen, you trying to make this shit like it's normal. It's not normal. What happened to the day? What happened to the day that y'all just stayed in the fucking closet? We didn't have to know all this shit, but whatever.
I agree. The Pride Parade is probably one of the most disgusting things you could ever see. I mean, you've seen girls doing oral sex to each other. I mean, New York City. I mean, it's crazy, man. How it goes.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a mental illness. Like I don't know how we what is it called? This whatever the word is, how we categorized it from mental illness, but somehow we did, and I don't know how. Like people that dress like the opposite sex, it's no way this is not a mental illness. It's no way possible, but they get away. It's crazy. It's
I don't
crazy
mind him
world.
dressing like the opposites. Hold on, let me get you. Nigga like to wear whatever the fuck he want to wear. He wanted to wear juicy boy shorts and whatnot. If that's what he want to wear, that's what they want to wear. Here's when they became what they are to me, which is a problem. Like I said, they start targeting children and they
Right.
started targeting straight men. Many of
Right.
them whole goal is to try and get a straight man. When my barber
Yep.
told me the story, I don't know if you guys are on Fight Club and y'all saw me, and my barber told the story about one of them doing it to him, that he was in a club in Miami. And the story was funny, but it wasn't, because he was assaulted. If this man pretends he's a woman, well, first off, you probably shouldn't be in the club doing what he was doing, but you get a little drunk. This person said they're gonna give you, like you said, Melvin, about that car down wherever it was, where the girl was giving him head. Well, my barber said that happened to him, and then he found out it was a guy. And he ended up going to jail because he beat the dude.
But
and then he called it a hate.
But Tommy,
Jail for some shit like that? I mean,
Our
they
country.
put him to jail. That was justice. What the
He called it a hate crime.
what?
But
So
Tom-
so you cosplaying as a woman sucking my dick ain't no hate crime?
No, it
I
is
hate to
not.
hear. I really hate to hear sometimes.
He said
That's a sex
justice.
crime. That's a sex crime.
It was justice. It's shit, like, seriously. But then think about it, like, and that's the sad part about it. I think they have done this to take masculinity away from men. Remember, they got mad at that guy because he found out it was a tranny on the show and he wouldn't kiss her. I can't remember who it was. Young Jock, was it?
Genuine. Wasn't that genuine?
One of the two.
I want to clarify one thing. Not the dressing that part, but the actual thinking that you're the opposite sex.
Yes, that's a mental illness.
Yeah, not just the dressing that part.
Because I like dressed up as Deadpool now. But
You better said Deadpool. You had better said Deadpool, Tommy.
my Deadpool outfit is off the chain. It is. But if I cut my arm off and thought it was gonna grow back, I don't have the Mutant X gene.
Or if someone cut your arm off thinking you were Deadpool and
So it's this that to me is the problem. But to me, where they really cross the line is when they try to tell you they're not after kids and they keep putting themselves in positions to be after kids. Why would they want to go and read at schools? What is the purpose of them
They
having-
told you, Tommy. They told you they were after your kids. They said it. They released
I
the
remember
video.
that.
It said it. It said it.
Which
They
was
told
crazy.
you, I'm coming for your kids. They said it.
Tommy, you gave the best analogy, man, yet that I've heard. What do you call them?
Vampires.
Vampires, dude. That's classic description of the vampires.
Mhm. Isn't it just a crazy world, though, that this person ruined Chingy's rap career by
Yeah.
pretending they had a relationship with Chingy and they didn't?
I remember that. I remember
So all
when
y'all-
that happened. Yep.
So think about it. All them gonna turn around and say that being gay and trans is okay, and then go out of their way to ruin that man's career over an accusation.
Right.
And it's part of what I always talk about. Y'all know how many men's lives have been ruined over accusation from females and feminine adjacent men.
Yep.
I got a question, Tommy. So is the only way to get out of the accusation is to beat him up like the man did? Because if you don't beat him up, you probably gonna
But
be
that's the
considered
sad
gay.
part. Like, I don't know if y'all remember the football player played for Virginia Tech. He ended up one of them because they did the same. He found out the same thing. He took him to the upper room.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with outside people. That's you. That's a natural reaction from a real man. You have no.
But that's
you have
what
no
that's what
business
CJ
doing
is
like that.
asking. But that's what CJ is asking. Is that the only way for that man to get out of the accusation that you might have been okay with it? Is to just go straight ham on him?
I don't think so, because people will even say, you did it just because, you liked it. And then, you know, once people found out that's what you was about, then that's when you got mad. So they'll say that shit in a minute. It's like, man, that shit has just been a thing to where they've always been able to get away with that because they've tried to play like they're the victim. Anybody that's willing to act like they are something that they're not, and they want to literally fool you, they know what their intentions are. It's not some, oh, well, I'm just, you know, just trying to be the best me I can be. No, that's bullshit. Because if you weren't, there are plenty, you know, sissies have been around for years. Trannies have been around for decades. So y'all don't have to do this. This is a part of the game that y'all want. You all have fucking morphed into something else that's even more perverted than what you used to be. Because back in the day, everybody knew who the neighborhood sissy was. Everybody knew who the neighborhood tranny was, and you left them alone. But yet and still, everybody knew in the back of their mind, somebody's fucking them at the end of the day. And that's just what it was. But then they wanted to take it to another level, and they wanted to say, I'm going to venture into these waters and get these straight men and fuck with these straight men and get these straight men to do this and get the straight men to do that. The fact that these people are saying when they're talking about their preference, it ain't that they just want dick. No, I want a straight man to fucking be with me. I just don't want some gay man to be, he got to be straight. Like, well, who the fuck wants to do that? And why would you be going after some shit like that? It's just because they've leveled up into that shit and they want to fucking literally change the whole fucking dynamic.
Go ahead, Cap.
Thank you.
Right after
Thank you. I want to chime in on what Brian was talking about. I remember this barbershop I used to hang out in East Orange. And you saw people come in and out to cut hair or whatever. And so there's these two homosexuals waiting to get their hair cut. So I'm standing outside, but I'm hearing them talk. And they're saying how exactly what Brian's saying. They don't want a gay man. They want to turn out a straight man. And you know why they want to turn out a straight man? And this is how you know they are all predators, because that's how they was turned out. They was turned
all
out.
All of them were straight before
right.
They became gay.
Right. And if you go to history, y'all know that what's that real flamboyant homo Saucy Santana? So y'all ever hear the story of Saucy Santana?
He was like no fucking or something like that.
No. Saucy Santana told you can look this up on TikTok, said it in front of his mama. His mama used to send him to his family, and his family used to fuck him.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Every time his mama sent him over to his uncle's and cousin's house, they fucked him.
I didn't know
That's why
that.
he's Saucy Santana. So when you see these men and they're saying, I don't want a gay man, and you know, because they want to be able to predatorize that straight man. Why do you think them transgenders don't tell that man that they're a trans? Because the whole thing is to trick them, predatorize them, and then get them in that gotcha moment where we hear if you don't do something, I'm gonna say something anyway. So you might as well do something. That's what Sydney Starr did to that young teenager, that young boy. That young boy probably felt that or saw that Bozak and said, I'm out. What did he see? He saw that Bozak. I get that from Redman, Superman Lover. Remember Redman, Superman Lover, when he dipped down and felt the Bozak? Now, Redman wild as hell for rapping that in a song. Redman wild as hell for putting that in a song.
Serious?
Yeah, but that he put that in the song. But that's what gays, the reason why they gotta be stopped, and because they're all predators. It doesn't matter if they're gay type of gay, queer type of gay, trans type of gay, they all stalk straight men. And they create an environment. Let me tell you, you can go all day with this. BBLs.
Let me get in.
Popular.
Please,
I'll let. Give me like, yeah. Don't ever say that shit to me again. Don't say let me get in nothing.
Everything can't be gay. That's our problem.
That man said, "Let me get in." Just stop talking for a second. I'll be 30 seconds. them BBLs and liking booty like that is another psychological way where they ease their way in. So now them trannies get that BBL or get them fake breasts and say, I got the same thing she got. It's all predatory behavior. I land.
I gotta say one
I
thing.
agree.
Y'all don't mind. Just this. How many of y'all old enough to remember a dude by the name of Perez Hilton? At one point, he was really big. He was the guy that was he's a homo. Yep. Did y'all see what happened to him?
What happened to him?
He was just on TikTok. That's why I said it's a mental illness. He was just on TikTok in front of his fans, took all of his clothes off, and started taking a knife, cutting himself full of blood.
Really? What?
Just went straight nuts on TikTok.
Perez Hilton.
Yep.
What?
I don't know what to say after that.
What?
I don't want to address the.
I'll show the picture specifically on my.
I don't know what to say about
what
that.
What you call it afterwards? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a mental fucking illness. If y'all see this picture of him, they took a screenshot. This fool was sitting there with a straight razor. He's full of blood and he got 3 kids.
Why would he do that?
So again, that goes back to ask: weak father or no father? Because that's a weak father. That's a nigga that think he a bitch.
Why would he do that though, Tommy?
Mental illness.
That's a fantastic bring back. Or
He wanted to go on, and what's TikTok normally? The youth
and women.
So he got a follower. He got a following. His life didn't go the way it was because you remember what he used to get off and make all of his money? Telling everybody's business, outing people.
Yep, gossiping. That was his shit.
Somebody said he chopped his penis off.
What?
Wow.
That's wild. Bro.
It's a mental illness.
Wild. That's wild.
People don't even realize that it's only been the past maybe 20 or 30 years where they kind of like changed that in that what's that book called? The is it DSM?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that they just changed that. Like that shit was considered.
Oh, the medical book? You talking about the medical book?
Yeah, anytime
yes,
you
in
think
the late 70s,
somebody
up to the late 70s, it was considered a mental condition.
Yeah.
They changed it.
Yeah, it's called gender dysphoria.
Yeah. And it's like anytime you think that you're another gender, just think about that. It's like, I think I'm a girl, or a girl saying, I think I'm a boy. It's like you are taking it that far to where, you know, you're believing that you are in the wrong body. There has to be some type of mental disconnect there. It just has
Brian,
to
it's
be.
even
It's like
worse
saying
now.
I'm a fucking dinosaur or some shit like that. My son at 6 thinks he's fucking Spider-Man.
Yep.
It's like, do I fucking let a bunch of spiders bite him or some shit and say, yeah, and get him a fucking web slinger? No. I let him work through the shit.
Hey, Brian, I wanted
he gonna think he
to be a
Clue.
transformer when I was
Hold on,
6
Clue, 'cause
years
Corey
old.
was trying to get
Something
in
wrong
there.
with me?
Hold on, Clue. Go ahead, Corey.
Clue said he wanted to. Hey, Clue said he wanted to be a transformer. You can be one now.
You could be one now.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
My son wanted to be
Not what I meant.
Bumblebee. Fuck
That's
that.
not what I meant.
My son wanted to be Bumblebee. He didn't say
I didn't
My
mean
boy.
that.
More than they stay high.
Yeah, my son said Bumblebee. I don't know what Clue's talking about.
They're not girls, they're guys.
Transform all you want, brother. Transform all you want, my brother.
Yeah, he said he's Bumblebee and I'm Optimus Prime. I don't know anything about trans and tranny. I don't know anything about that. We're talking fucking Autobots here.
Them Autobots transform and whore out.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant a literal transformer in the 80s. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
The show.
Oh,
The
wow.
show. Transformers.
We know what you're talking about now. So even more with the going further with their mental illness, they even starting to identify as like animals now. You know, you got the furries, and whether that's just a kink or whatever it is, but then it was there's a state, I want to say state senator, state representative, someone that's in government in Oregon, of all places. I'm telling you, Oregon is a weird place that identifies as a turtle, and they were saying that you have to address this person by turtle self or so. How the fuck they supposed to do it? But they pushed the line even more, because it wasn't enough to say that you want to dress up as a chick. it was even more that you wanted to be called this, called that, and then we have to capitulate to this, or we have to actually go by your pronouns. If you don't go by the pronouns, then you're homophobic or racist or anything. They try to make it so hard for everyone just to say, I don't like that. You don't have to like that. But now they try to browbeat you over the head that you have to feel the same way that they want you to feel. I think it's bullshit. And I'm glad to see that there's men that are standing up and actually taking a stand against this shit. There need to be more men, real men. Now, I don't know about being a transformer, but hey.
Hold up. Tommy took that way out of proportion.
Yo, Tommy, I got a question.
Way out of proportion.
Go ahead. I did want to kind of address something that Corey said. Corey, you remember it was a big thing where you had motherfuckers literally in their profiles put that they them shit, and you had to call them a fucking group of niggas.
Yep.
One person, a group of niggas.
They them, and then they have it now that where I know in Illinois changed the law to where they can change their birth certificate to their whatever pronoun or whatever sex or gender that they want to be today. They can change that.
They believe that doctors were abusing children by assigning them a sex. They are trying to get a law to where a child sex cannot be assigned at birth, that they will grow into it and decide for themselves.
Yep. And
stupid shit.
They pass a law
Stupid
where
shit.
You don't need your parents' consent if you want to do a change.
California, yep. California,
Texas.
yep.
Am I breaking
Texas did it too.
The little boy was able to do it in Texas. That's where it started. That the boy went and sued the mom. Man, they were in court for a long fucking time, and she ended up fucking winning.
The father.
It come back to
that was the father that did sue, right?
Yeah, the father was on TV begging for this shit and all kinds of stuff. Bitch, and a lot of those women are doing that shit. Like, if you think about it, I look at the quarterback for the Titans, Steve McNair. Steve McNair's son is big, just like EJ, tall dude, a whole hoe. He was on the cheerleading team. Your daddy was Steve McNair. Your mama sitting up down the sideline cheering for this nigga being that. Again, Magic Johnson wasn't okay with EJ being what he was. The mama was. Magic didn't come around, remember, till the boy was like 20-something.
Even Dwayne
Tommy,
Wade.
this is our fault, Tommy. As men, this is our fault.
Even remember in California
and all that.
Could you elaborate on how?
It's our
It's
fault.
men's fault? How?
Yeah.
It's our fault. We allowed this shit. We allowed this shit. We could have shut this shit down, but we allowed it. It's our fault.
We have as men allowed a lot. We have as men have allowed a lot, which is weird. Because again, if you notice, every time I was on somebody's page and a bunch of dudes kept coming telling me, and all I said was something that was very specific and true about black women. And it was dudes coming telling me, you don't get no pussy. Shut the fuck up, nigga. That SYBU, whatever it is, that shut your black ass up is money. And I kept thinking, why in the fuck are these grown men? If you think I just don't like women, why is it affecting you? That's more for you. These men are very, they're putting on an act.
Tommy,
they say these things because if they love women so much, where's yours? Almost every one of these men who say they love women like that and be online doing this, you don't find them with one. That's the scary thing. Go ahead, CJ.
I'm gonna say it's our fault to a certain extent, but we didn't know what women would do with the freedom that we gave them. Like, we were benevolent. We thought
shut up.
This is the fact, Tommy. Well,
the Bible told you what women would do with the. We've been almost. There's so many books in the Bible that showed you what happened when this woman was left to her own devices.
We stopped. We stopped reading the Bible. We don't even. When they stop reading the Bible, Tommy, people don't.
I'm saying we've had this for so long. We literally can find it throughout history. Give women their own shit.
This is our fault.
It up.
I agree, but they got us to not. Like, it's the brainwashing that women have put us under. Like, when you were young, you did not know women were capable of this. We thought women were loving creatures. When we were younger, we thought, like, most of us didn't think this was women's nature. that they would.
Tommy, this is our fault as men.
Man,
We allowed this. We could have shut this shit down, Tommy. We could have shut this shit down, but we didn't.
How?
Welcome, Wilbert.
Hey, how you
I
doing?
think Tommy disagree with
Everybody
me.
on the panel.
I don't think men knew how bad women were. I think like history repeats
I see
itself.
Cap.
I'm asking you be more specific. How could we have stopped?
We could have stopped this shit. If we
How?
abandoned
Give me an
Wait, Wilbur, hold on a second.
now.
Wilbur, wait, 1 second. Wilbur, you asked him to do what?
Be more specific.
Elaborate.
Pacific?
Jesus, Mary and
Hey,
Joseph.
As opposed to
everybody else, I
Atlantic.
don't feel so bad
Mary
anymore.
and
so that
Joseph.
means-
Pacific or Atlantic?
So that means he's by California. Is that what you're saying? He's out west?
Atlantic or Pacific or Indian?
Are you asking him to be more Midwest or more Eastern? What exactly?
Well,
are
you
we-
know what I'm trying to say. Be more.
Use his
precise.
New York accent when he's explaining. Is that what you're asking him to
Do
do?
you hang out at the Pacific Ocean?
Okay,
We still
I
need
got
you to
that.
explain why you trying to make a joke. You need to explain.
Clue said it wrong. He said it right. Clue messed up the joke.
Hold on real quick. Everybody mute up and let Cap say his piece, please.
Yeah, I won't even be that long. But for the people that's saying that it's our fault, but that y'all giving me flack about training women, y'all the same.
Stop laughing, Tommy.
Because you cannot do it without putting discipline on the women. So if you're gonna say the worst thing you could have ever done with when Tommy said the Bible teaches you, you give that woman any type of power, she's gonna destroy her man. That's the first thing Eve did. Eve went to destroy her man. If Adam would have been a gangster and said, bitch, we ain't doing this shit, fuck that serpent and fuck all that shit, we'd be fine. So if it's our fault, but then y'all gonna fight me when I say you gotta train these women, you gotta do this with these women, y'all the problem. You can't have it both ways. You can't say it's our fault and the solution is to take the bull. If the woman is the bull, and say take the bull by the horns. But if you're not gonna take the bull by the horns and you talking that happy wife, happy life, and all of that little bullshit, y'all are the problem. You need to be more like me. I can free your mind. I'll help you out.
Bullshit because of us.
Man, can I respond to Cap? Because my boy ain't gonna read it.
Hey, for the record, Cap, I just want to say when you were saying that, I was driving home listening, and just like Thanos, you was right.
And I agree with you, Cap. I agree with you. I agree with you, Cap. Like I'm not living by a happy man. Don't do. I already whooped you in the first debate. I already cooked you last time, Cap. Don't make me cook you again, my brother.
So, Cap,
you can get roasted. You can get overcooked, my brother. If you want, my brother.
so how would you take the bull by the horns and a woman that's known for twerking and being promiscuous? How you stop doing it?
You can't stop a woman from twerking. That's what God said.
God didn't say that. You simp ass niggas say that. Like if now I'm gonna make a statement. If we stop loving whores, they'll stop being whores. That's the first thing. They twerking because they know that's what you like. You need that. What did I say earlier today? Dick discipline. You control your dick. You control everything.
Okay.
Wilbert.
But let's be real. So you,
Wilbert.
Before you go,
got
Wilbert,
two wives, right?
that let's keep it real mean. Fuck that shit. They gonna twerk for me.
No.
Let's keep it real.
Hear me out. So you saying you're. I understand that you want to twerk.
I hear echo. Is it just
Wilbert,
me?
stop. Studio, stop.
Okay.
Wilbert, you hear the
Yes.
echo? You came in late.
Yeah, I hear the echo.
I'm gonna give you grace.
Yeah, I hear the echo.
I'm gonna give you grace.
Okay.
When Cap or CJ is speaking, we have to like let them finish before we chime in. I don't know what's going on with stream or whatever's going on, but there's nothing happening. Okay. So I know you're usually here, Wilbert, and you know how we do it.
Okay.
Chime in and get
All
to
right.
it. But today we have to
No problem.
be sensitive. Pretty soon when we get through this, though, Rumble rants are backed up, so I will get to those. Go ahead, y'all.
Hello.
Yeah. Go, Wilbur.
I think he was asking a question to me. Tommy, you can talk.
Yeah.
I think Wilbur was asking a question to me.
Yeah, I was going to ask you to repeat the question.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is you got two wives. I mean, I think when you got a wife, you want your wife to twerk for you. And yeah, you're going to be attracted to that, but you don't want that being done to you wouldn't want your wife to twerk for the whole world. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's nothing wrong with liking the twerking. You just don't want her to be, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, put a discipline on her not to do it to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking that, yeah, we like it, but we don't like it for everyone to see. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm trying to say here.
Can I say something real quick, Cap?
So that I don't think that's a bad thing.
No,
I mean,
no,
you attract what you're attracted to.
Your statement wasn't, would you let your wife twerk with you? There's a statement, you want a lady in the streets, a freak in the bed.
In the bed, yeah, exactly.
Right. Wait, you gotta be quiet now. You wasn't posing
Okay.
that as if it was my wife. I got more than two, by the way. You was posing it, how do you stop a woman from twerking? So you was speaking generally. You was not speaking a woman that belongs to you. I ain't stopping a woman that belonged to me from twerking. She can do whatever she want to me.
Yeah.
But
Sorry. I knew you jumped in. Sorry.
no, you can't remix the question. You can't remix the question because it requires you to have discipline. So now you make it about a wife. Because that's why you remix it. Wait. I'll be done in a second.
Okay.
So just keep the question where the question was. And if you had better dick discipline, you wouldn't be attracted to that woman. And let's say if that woman that might be attracted to you, she might think that's the way that gets you, is by twerking. And you say, I need a little bit more than that. She might say, well, what do you need? And you start laying it down, what you need for her to be attractive to you. Training start. I land.
All right, so make sure I got the right understanding here. So you want me to when I see a general woman that's out there in the streets twerking, or just a butt behind that, because I'm attracted to ass and titties, correct? By nature, right? So when I see it, I should, and a naked woman just run past me, I'm not supposed to be attracted to her at all. I'm supposed to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Not to have no attraction whatsoever. That would make me have dick discipline, and just turn it off and on is basically what you're saying. Just
So funny,
say,
Brian. Brian was so funny.
Just don't be attracted to that whatsoever. Just be like, damn, I ain't paying that no attention.
The more you talk, the worse it get, because
y'all right.
Yeah, you just said a naked woman running down the street. Naked bitch, where are you at that the naked women running down the street? Let me finish. Thank you.
Go ahead. I'm finished. Because half the women walk down the street.
Is it just me or is there an echo?
Studio.
It's always been the echo.
He say that one more time. If he said,
I can't take y'all tonight.
Always
Melon, do you hear echo?
Are
or
you
what?
fucking high?
he gotta be high.
Somebody need to hold this nigga power button down and reboot him, because he's in a fucking perpetual loop. Yes, there's an echo, man.
Hey, Brian.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta play y'all.
The echo or what?
No. Last time when Cap or CJ, the one that says turn on the AC, when they're talking, you have to let them talk fully, because whenever their mic is open and somebody else is talking, an echo comes. So this guy on the guy above your head, and the guy, no, there's no problem. I want to let y'all see something. CJ, you can go, but I gotta let y'all see a couple of things. Melon sent me one thing, and then my man's son, who put $20 on it. We haven't got a chance to read it yet, but I saw it, and he sent me a video that he wanted you guys to see, because he said this might give you an idea of where these women are, and then what gays are, and then I'm gonna play the one you sent me, Melon.
Celebrate Pride on the progress we've made over these past years. There's still work to be done. So to those of you out there who are still working against equal rights, we have a message for you. You think we're sinful? You fight against our rights. You say we all lead lives you can't respect. But you're just frightened. You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked. Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children. Happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. You can keep him from disco, warn about San Francisco, make him wear pleated pants, we don't care. We'll convert your children, we'll make them tolerant and fair.
At first, I didn't get why you'd be so scared of us turning your children into accepting, caring people, but I see now why you'd have a problem with that.
Just like you worried, they'll change their group of friends. You won't approve of where they go at night to protests. Oh, and you'll be disgusted so gross when they start finding things online that you've kept far from their sight. Like information. Guess what? You'll still be alright. We'll convert your children, yes we will.
Reaching one and all, there's really no escaping it.
Cause even grandma likes RuPaul.
And the world's getting kinder.
Gen Z's gayer than Grindr. Learn to love, learn to Vogue, face your fate. We'll convert your children. Someone's gotta teach them not to hate. We're coming for them.
We're coming for your children.
We're coming for them. We're coming for your children. We're coming for them. Your children will care about fairness and justice for others. Your children will work to convert all their sisters and brothers. Then soon we're almost certain your kids will start converting you. The gay agenda is coming home. The gay agenda is here. But you don't have to worry. Cause there's nothing wrong with standing by our side. Get on board in a hurry. Because the world always needs a bit more pride. No, you don't have to worry. Cause there's nothing wrong with standing by our side. Get on board in a hurry. Because the world always needs a bit more pride. Come on, try a little pride. We'll convert your children. Then we'll turn to you. Giving up the fear inside is freeing like you never knew. Go and see San Francisco.
Go and turn up that disco.
You'll forget you were ever upset. We'll convert your children and make an ally of you yet. We'll make an ally of you yet. We'll make an ally of you yet.
Now, what I want you guys to understand about that,
I
is
disagree.
what the thing about the song is this: they're trying to make it as some kind of joke, saying that what they're going to do is convert your children to be more tolerant, and they're making it as a joke. And I always tell people, I've never been a handsome man, but I've gotten a lot of vagina. And you know how I got a lot of vagina? Jokes. A lot of people get to do a lot of things that they really mean and laugh, make a joke. They're playing, but the truth is that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they want. And they have been doing it, and they go right after them. As a matter of fact, if you notice, the things that they co-opt are usually children type things. Those furry children type thing. The gay rainbow was something that all kids liked. That wasn't a gay thing when I was a kid. All kids liked the rainbow. Then it just all of a sudden they co-opted and made it gay. And as a matter of fact, if you're a Bible reader, you got to understand what the rainbow signified in the Bible. So it's blasphemous that they took it over.
Yep.
Oh, even the chakras too.
But Tommy, it's not the men that's doing this. I know the video you just showed was a bunch of gay men talking about we're gonna get your children, but it's not the men, it's the women that's doing it. It's the
So there,
lesbians.
no, then that would mean that it is the men.
It's not the men that's doing this.
No,
it's
those
the
are
women
men
that's
that want little boys. Hold on. Those are men that want these little boys.
No. That's not what's happening. See, the man got the victory when they got the right to be married by Obama. When they got the right to be married by Obama, the men got what they want. It's the women that keep fighting for it. Keep fighting this whole LGBT
true,
thing.
nigga.
It's women. LGBT is all women. It's all women.
Where's Jimmy when you need him?
What? You disagree? Tommy, you disagree? You disagree?
Yes. First off, let me tell you.
It's men fighting for this shit?
Hold on. Yes, let me tell you why. If you looked at that video, you know what you didn't, what nobody really pointed out yet? 90% of the motherfuckers was white men. If you heard of this thing called NAMBLA, where these white men are literally trying to be able to sleep with underage boys, almost every one of the. Did you notice that To Catch a Predator, there wasn't very many niggas on that show? It was always niggas on cops.
True.
But it wasn't
That's
niggas
also
on
true.
The Catch the Predator. Just let that sink
That's
in.
true as
They
well.
wanted niggas to go there. It was just white men, and it was white men of prominence. It was lawyers, doctors. They caught that judge in Texas on Catch a Predator.
But Tom,
when you say it's not men, those men we just stated, most gay men were touched by a man, with a woman. So if it's a man touching them, the motherfuckers up at them Catholic churches, those are men doing this.
Yep.
And those are men setting rules so they could do it. So when you try to blame that all on women, no. And these men are doing a violent thing. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying.
That's not
These
what I was saying, though, Tommy.
Hold on, let me finish this part. Because
Okay.
These men are doing a violent thing to children. When a man does that to a boy, there's no coming back.
I agree.
Tommy, can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
So, it's hard to get a man to go gay, but guess what? It's not hard to do. And guess, man. So he got a little bit of a point, clue, because women will turn their kids gay for the men. If that's what his point is, then he got a good point. So men know that if you put women in charge of the kids, they'll turn them gay. And this is one of your points, Tommy. Gay people don't procreate, so they need those women to turn them kids
They
gay.
can't.
Well, yeah, they can't procreate.
They can't procreate.
What was that?
Hold on.
Clue. What? Hold on, CJ. What was that?
What?
Clue.
When I said it.
So I do apologize. But we definitely respect the money around here. And the $50 ball got you dropped for the evening. Okay. So we will see you next Tuesday on Rumble Rant. They are tired of the ranting. Okay. And APT Agent 100 dropped the $50 ball on your head. So you cannot come back up for the evening. Thank you for being a good sport. And we are here every Tuesday. Before we get back into it, though, we are backed up over on Rumble. So we will take care of the Rumble rants and get back into the conversation. Sun2380, please mute. Thank you for the $20 ball. We are backed up. So some of these are coming in from prior conversations that we had. So fucking these women and giving them DNA is the problem. Men fucking hoes is why their egos are so big and their attitudes are terrible. The more dick they get, the more important they think that they are. Danny Girl 3044, thank you for the $10 Rumble rant. If our currency is dick, then dick and attention, keep giving it to us so we will change. ? XX Joey Montana, thank you for the Rumble rant. CJ, I'm not saying walk away from pussy. In general, I'm saying walk away from the individual woman that does not listen to you. If enough men do that, then a societal standard is then created. CJ. APT Agent 100, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. Get him, CJ. Tronigy, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. A pause guy. Hey, yo. Man, that's who. Thank you for the Rumble rant. I think CJ talks in absolute, but truly means accept the holes for what they are and leave space for the exceptions. Forgive me if my assumption is wrong. Okay. We do have a lot. Please remember that the $50 balls, Tommy takes shots. Pause. Balls. And I have been right. We appreciate everybody.
You say back shots.
Right. We appreciate everyone for putting color in the chat. Let's not forget Tommy's Cash App as well. Sun2380. Remember that the LGBTQ choir from San Francisco made that song that said, "We are coming from children." And that's the video that we just played. Thank you for that $20 ball. And let me keep moving in here. TM Riley. Thank you for the $5 jewel. Oh, they put jewels over on Rumble. They put them on YouTube as well. That's pretty cool.
You put it in the Rumble wallet.
Nice. We have Sun23 coming back. I think Sun blew you out the water tonight. Sun and Jimmy. But Sun2380, thank you for the $10 Rumble rant. I thought they said letting them do what they wanted was going to save lives. Perez Hilton still cut himself. Ooh. Real Techie? Real Techie. $5 Rumble rant. Thank you. Do you think that the trans community got to where they are today through a combination of trauma as children and a sex addiction akin to how Ted Bundy got started on softcore pornography? Do you want to answer that, Tommy?
Well, Ted Bundy got started on the fact that a girl who he really liked hurt him, and he spent the rest of the time trying to hurt her, which was odd because he never hurt her, but he hurt everybody that looked like her.
Thank you for answering. Sun2380, thank you for the $20 ball. And we got him up out of here. Drop Clue. He keeps jumping off the mic. That one only dropped him for $10. So I'm happy that we got the $50 ball to keep it going for the evening. This is why I read the rumbles in between the conversation, because I have to scroll down, and we're going to make sure they're read because we respect the money. And Drop Clue, APT, Agent, thank you for that $50 ball. Army Vet with the $5 Rumble rant. Thank you, Melanin. You're welcome. The chat thanks you. APT and Sun for getting Clue out of here. Okay. Yo, Franco, thank you for the $5 Rumble rant. Can I prepay to keep Clue off next week? Hey, I don't think Tommy has a problem with that. Go ahead and hit that Cash App, okay? And we are all caught up. Thank you for putting color in the chat over on Rumble Rant. We appreciate you. Hit the Cash App. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in on all platforms. We have almost 800 people in the building, so shout out to you guys. And you guys have the floor.
Okay, we got one more that you wanted me to play this one. And you guys can look at this, and we are going to take a look at this because I haven't seen it either. So we're all going to look at the same thing at the same time. And Cap, I know you're going to have something to say about this, so you need to take a look at this.
This is a good one. This is Katrina Mason, formerly Christopher Mason. Yes, from Downey, California. The father of 6 has been sentenced to 9 years in federal prison for stealing $2 million.
Yes, you heard it right. The father of 6. That nigga there. That beautiful nigga there is the father of 6.
In a PPP fraud scheme. And she used the money for gender transition surgery. Did I say that right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. She went from a man to a woman. She paid for the surgery. She used all that stolen money. Not only did she pay for herself, she paid for 2 friends' gender surgery. Yeah, she was like the gender surgery Santa Claus. And what's messed up is she has 6 kids, 2 baby mamas. She owes $70,000 in back child support. She didn't even give them money. Like, you stole $2 million. You could have gave them $70,000 and take care of your back. That's how selfish Katrina, formerly Christopher Mason, was. And now she's going to an all-male prison, which I don't know. That may be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure how that works. I'm sure some dudes in that prison can't wait to get their hands on her. But her eyebrows is banging. I ain't even gonna lie. Her eyebrows is incredible. Yeah. Katrina Mason from Downey, California, father of 6, formerly Christopher Mason. That's nasty work.
You got the floor, Cap, before you go. I just got to hear what you got to say about this.
He sounded like a gay Tariq Nasheed himself. I just want to say that first. And complimenting a nigga's eyebrows is diabolical. That man talked about, y'all, listen, y'all better be careful out here. Where was it? Where was that nigga living at? Y'all better be careful. Y'all be meeting these. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Stop meeting these motherfuckers on the gram and social media, because they'll fool you. You better FaceTime them. Look at that. Listen, y'all be talking about y'all don't want no woman with kids. Bullshit.
But he had kids.
Yeah, Tommy, what you want to say, Tommy?
But that woman has 6 kids.
That's fucking wild, Joe.
Damn.
Listen, when I said it, I was like, damn.
I didn't think about that until you just said it.
Damn. Listen.
But the question is, they call them.
That shit.
Cap, let me ask this question.
Wait a minute. Why didn't nobody call him a deadbeat dad? Because that's definitely what the fuck he was.
The question is, do they call the father mom or do they call him dad? Because that's the only way. Or do they call him by their name?
And remember, CJ, it's not just this brother. This story could be true or false. Let me tell y'all what we do know. Flame Monroe, the comedian, has 4 children. Look up Flame.
Who's that? Who is that?
Kris Jenner.
Yeah, you got that. That's why, and even with and it ties into this Sydney Star dude, is because look at what they're attacking. They're still attacking straight men. That's the goal. Even that nigga getting his stuff and all of that removed is not to attract another transgender. It's to attract a straight man. It's all like, we don't realize, man, they be talking about women are attacked. Men is being attacked on all sides. No matter how you look at it, it's an attack on men. They find a way to blame a man for it. Even, I think it was Wilbur when he came up mic and said why he ain't call it a deadbeat dad, because all you got to do is transition to a woman and you won't be called a deadbeat dad no more. That's all you got to do. They'll never say none of that. So, but I'm going to roll. I got to take care of this in the morning. I do got to roll. This how much I love Tommy. I just put the hat on and came on the live stream. Tommy saw it before. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. But I appreciate y'all having me, man. I'll be back on next week, man. All right, man. Y'all take it.
Sorry for your ass again, Cap.
Man, you are the simp of the fucking year. I don't know what you're talking about. You need a fucking heart. You need to go to the wizard and get you a fucking heart.
I don't be simping, Cap. I agree with you.
I know. So you could never win a man's argument because you a simp. With that, I appreciate you. You ain't a man, so you can't win a man's argument. You just admitted on stage you a simp, and you think you a man.
I did not.
You just said I'm a simp.
No, I didn't.
I'm gone, man. Tommy, did he just say that? Or am I mistaken? Tell the truth, Tommy. Did he just say that?
I said that.
Yeah, you said
You did.
Oh. He didn't remember because he was doing this.
Just so you know, Melanin, that's the comedian, a male with 4 children by the name of Flame Monroe.
Wow.
Be on what was that called? The Breakfast Club, a whole lot. They love bringing him on there.
To talk about what?
Just, fag shit. I remember when I had
Jesus.
I used to have what's his name? Y'all remember when I used to have him on my show?
Madison.
T.S. Madison.
Yeah.
T.S. Madison used to come on my show all the time, and I would never call him a girl. But if you listen, T.S. Madison used to always First off, when he used to do porn, he called himself the big dick bitch. And women used to let him sleep with them just like dudes used to let him sleep with them.
Look like a woman? Like
That
that?
just,
Like that?
just has like apparently a really big penis, because that's why he called himself a really big dick bitch. And used to drill women and men, and it would come on my show and tell me. And I think one of the most poignant things he said when he was on my show, though, is when he said he became a she because he wanted to be like his mama, because his mama was the strongest person in his life. And I remember right then, I said, bam. I said, everything I've been telling y'all, because I went viral and and I was in the Huffington Post. Y'all can go look it up. They said, I'm trying to blame single mothers for homosexuals. And they was trying to make me look. They said, Atlanta radio show host, it went viral. Motherfuckers was coming at me. And I was like, I mean, if you look, just like Aaron Rodgers, when he felt like, and Kyrie Irving, they feel vindicated for being on the right side of history. I feel vindicated because I've been on the right side of history. I'm not saying everybody. I came from a single mom. But what I'm telling you is it's real easy for these boys to get touched, which is why a lot of these men who like boys go after single mothers. They do not go after women who have children with a husband. They go after single mothers. And how do they do it? That's why I can't stand these niggas. They always want to be mentors. They always want you to bring your kid. I know the pastors, that's how Eddie Long got them. Just leave them up here. We have a camp for them. Let them stay all night. I don't like this idea because I know how it ends. Almost everything, what does they say? Behind the road to hell is paved with good intentions. It sounds good, but baby, if you won't let your own man who you laid and fucked be under your kid, why you gonna let this strange man who don't know him? And if you notice, black women are complicit in that because they're always asking for a fucking mentor. They are walking away from the nigga they fucked. They hate that guy once he gets them pregnant, and they're looking for the next guy right after that. I've had bitches fuck me with they babies at the house, brought they little babies with them. The baby like 4-5 months old. Bitch still got sutures in her pussy. You heard me, Melanin. Still got the sutures.
So does that make the argument for the absentee father for earlier, if you really want to think about it?
Hey,
For the
Elmer,
weak father at
I'm in
home.
the room.
Elmer good. Elmer good. Yes, you got to do that. You got to listen sometimes, and then you listen long enough, you say, hey, back to what you said earlier. You are right. And I think that is a great conversation. You know, Melanie, you should probably do like a short on your page where you just ask that question. Because I'm telling you, especially coming from you, where you're just asking, hey, y'all tell me what the fuck is better? No father or a weak one? Because you see how everybody had something to say about that? Because it is a conundrum, isn't it? You can see the merit on both sides.
And I think they know that the women would rather have a different man in the house than their father. They know this. And I want to say women have sex with these men so easily because they already like having sex with each other with dildos. If you on Twitter, they already having sex with each other all the time with strap-ons. So
and they're already having sex with those trans men. You see how many of them trans men are beating the backside of regular chicks?
That's a fact. So if you got a dick but you just look like one of them, and that's easier to accept because they already having sex with each other with fake penises. So fake woman it ain't that much different.
Bree was always before she was murdered, she was always with that homosexual. Their best friend, typically some guy, and then they'll tell their straight boyfriend to not be jealous of this homo. And you know what the homo's trying to do? Sleep with you and your man.
And the homo get to see him naked, get to see titties, get to see everything.
Yeah.
It's
the female get the best of both worlds too.
Oh.
Yes.
We have some interesting conversations tonight.
It is
interesting interjections. I'll say that.
And God, I did want to talk, and I know it's rather late because we got started late. But I don't know if y'all know about Angel Reese. I do have a topic I do want y'all to get into it. I just want y'all to watch Angel Reese at work. Check out Angel Reese at work.
For her 11 boards. For her 11 boards.
No way, that was that's the worst shot I've seen in history.
Why is that a thing? Why are we trying to pretend that these motherfuckers? What the fuck are you doing, bitch?
That is the most of the WNBA I've seen all year. That is the most of a WNBA
I agree.
game.
I agree.
that
I
I have
haven't seen that
seen
one
this
fucking
year.
game.
Yes.
Oh.
I've never watched more than maybe 1 to 2 minutes of a WNBA game.
That's what the fuck is that? And then do you understand these bitches are arguing about trans playing with them and said that the league is supposed to be all inclusive? Then why the fuck is it called Women's NBA then?
Yeah. And then the same people that got the nerve to ask for more money or be paid just like LeBron and them.
And I just wish they would actually let some of them niggas come in there so at least I can see some dunking and some niggas. I love to see like Joanna Man in real life. It's just to take these bitches out of the job. I would watch them damn trannies out there just bawling. I would, number one. But number two, notice the NBA doesn't have an argument about trans men being in the league because those women who decide they want to be men, well, they're called weak men. Goes back to the argument of which is better, a man or a weak man, or no man or a weak man. These women are the equivalent of weak men, and I would call them eunuchs because they claim they're men, but, well, they don't have nuts. So they would have to be a eunuch, and you have this person standing in and trying to teach you how to be a man. Now, the question has to be, what if it's a strong bitch? Well, it's probably still better than a weak-ass man, which is pretty sad. Because, as they said earlier, a weak man is just teaching bad habits to both sexes. It's teaching the boy to get run over, and the girl to find a simp.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know if that would be love that you would be able to give them, because the one hard thing about loving a parent, and I don't know if many of y'all have been through it, and I'm not going to say it's just me, and I'm going to say that's why I said a parent. You ever loved a parent? My mother, the first dude she was married to, he used to whoop her ass, and his name was something Shabazz. So he was one of them Muslim, a black Muslim. This nigga went and ordered a Big Mac from Burger King, told him to hold the meat.
You know what?
He did. This nigga just sat there. Yo, I was dead fucked up with this. I was like, I told my mom, I said, what the fuck? He ordered a Big Mac and said, hold the meat. What am I supposed to do with this? What? It's bread. A special sauce, lettuce, cheese.
That's called the Veggie Mac. Tommy, a Veggie Mac, my brother.
What the fuck? And this nigga used to fire my mama's head up. This nigga beat my mama one time. We got in the car and drove to my grandmama's house. And I swear to God, if I get my mama on here, she'll tell you this is true. When we got to my grandma's house, this nigga was on the front porch. He outran the car. Don't know how he did it to this day. On foot. He used to beat my mama so much, it was nuts. Now, again, I sat and said, how did I view this woman who was weak like this? But because it was a woman, I felt like I should be her protector. But what if my father was doing that? What if my father was the one getting his ass whooped? What if my father was the one getting mistreated? How would I view him? He'd be a sympathetic figure, but he'd also be weak. The older I got.
No man.
Yep.
Yeah, no man is better than a weak man.
No man.
Yep. No man is better than a weak man. So you telling me that nigga did the Ferris Bueller's Day Off, went through all the backyards and shit and beat y'all to that house?
I don't know how he did it. No, he did like
I'm gonna stay right
you know,
here.
Terminate.
he did like you remember what's his name? Stewie when he was trying.
Yeah, fuck that. As a kid too, witnessing that. Oh no, this nigga got some superpowers.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna sit right here. Yeah,
I
you
say-
you carry the car. I die in this car. Eat
But
exhausted.
then my thought was, why did my mama? Because almost every man she was with before she got married, and even that one, almost every man she was with, and I used to feel like she was a victim. I was like, them niggas just be whooping her ass, and men should never put their hands on a woman. And then I finally started paying attention to the shit she was saying to them niggas.
Kanye with your bitch ass nigga.
Yes.
Talking about their mamas.
Like, wow, my mama was. Oh, she lucky she got saved. She don't do that now. Oh, she wasn't saved.
Oh man.
Oh, my mama would cuss everybody. That's why when I came to the internet, I told people I didn't learn how to cuss from no man. There was no men around. I learned how to cuss because every fucking woman in the house cussed. Every one of them. Every woman in my house sounded like this.
My bumper clock my rod to talk. Got him going crazy for that poo, nah. I get what I want, I got that ooh shalaka laka. He do what I say for that da.
Just a nasty bitch for no reason. I don't care if it's catchy. For some odd reason, all these why is it every black woman got that? Have y'all met a black woman who puss ain't good?
Right.
Just name one.
They pussy so good, they baby fathers don't stick around.
Right. But it goes back to what the brother said, though. It's kind of our fault. Because we'll see that this bitch done been dropped by 39 niggas. And we'll be like, I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Waiting on a lineup of niggas who just to be the next to be with you. A line of niggas. There's a song. He said he waiting on a line of niggas. Beautiful song, by the way.
He say that in
But
the
a
song.
shitty song.
He say that in the song, Tommy.
It's a white song, yes.
Yeah.
Go
But I
listen
feel-
to the song. Just like one of my favorite songs the nigga said, he in the closet watching her getting fucked by her new man, wishing he was him.
Who sings this?
I'm going downtown in an earlier round because sugar, we're going down. Sing it.
But Tommy, my question: so who do you think was more right, me or Kat? Should we have dick discipline or treat the women like hoes, like they are?
No. I think we'd get better if we had dick discipline because if you treat them like hoes, all they did was lower their standards. If you listen, if a person's standard is no longer, remember that girl who just was singing that song, you think she's trying to get married? What is her standard? That ooh la 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 la, and all them niggas in her comment section telling her what? I want that ooh la 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 la, that la la la.
She just wants some dick.
Yes, they are. Again, I ask you, why do you think if you think the way what you're saying works, dog these bitches out, why do you think they all think they pussy's good? Because that's what we've been doing.
Because men been lying to them, saying that they got it just to get pussy.
No. We're not lying to them. You know why they would think they pussy's good? The Mercedes would think it's a good car if y'all niggas kept buying it. And then if you stopped buying it, if you just kept renting it, they still would think this.
1,000%. 1,000%. And that's one of the things Tommy said years ago about women holding women accountable, but men have to hold men accountable. We have to start ousting these fucking simps. If you a simp and you with that she got ass though mentality, you need to be treated like fucking trailer park trash and you need to be outed. That's just how that shit has to go, because it's only gonna take those strong men. We are the ones that are gonna have to call the fucking weak men. We're gonna have to be the ones that are gonna have to out them to where, hey, we don't fuck with those dudes. Just like how you got a certain group of niggas that fuck with trannies, and then you got a bunch of fucking niggas that don't fuck with trannies. We have to out them. And if we don't, they're going to continue to keep doing what they're doing, and that's creating more weak men.
Amen. Hey, check this out, y'all. Last one.
I've watched black country singers won't work with
and treat their own more fucked up than white country artists trying to understand our culture and all of that.
So you've reached out to Black country singers to collab, and they don't want to do it.
Oh, I have. It's only about 15 of us in the city that's really there.
Yeah.
So like Mickey Guyton has always supported me. I just saw her did a post the other day about me. All of that. My thing is, okay, he can get mad at me and say whatever, but Shabuzi. So when all of that happened and all of that, Shabuzi, this and that, I got it. You know, the Nigerian singing country, I get it. Okay, what's going on? So I did. I looked at my DM and I saw, and he was like, you know, you the gold, this and that. And I'm cooking some turkey chops and pork chops. He like, you know, he cooked me some or whatever.
Damn, that's
give you a number. My A&R is calling saying you're looking for me, but when I text you, and I you know I'm not a feature girl. When I text you about a feature, you don't answer back. Bitch, I don't need no feature from you, because once they find out you don't like black women, it's over for you anyway. Well, I probably supposed to say that. You could cut that. Well, but I just think
Should've
that's
put that on camera.
just weird. And we do each other so bad. We do each other so bad.
Do you think that they're chasing the validation from the white people? That's why they so quick. They won't do the same thing that they did to you too, the white artists. They're
But
like,
I think a lot of people do it. I think, like, great job. Like great job at that. But the core and the thing,
there
you
you go.
trace that validation because you want to show the black people you black.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you go to a black girl. Let me go to this black girl and tell her she the gold, and then do this and then this and that, and then
performative.
it's just kind of how it is. You know, it kind of how it is. It's what's cool now and who's cool, what's the black person that's cool, this and that. When there are people that aren't black that will go so hard for you, harder than your own. And it be hard. It's hurtful. It's hurtful because I will go to war. I will fuck up all my shit, go to war for my people.
Yeah.
And then my people will go to war to,
Fuck you up.
yeah.
I think it would be different too if he gave you a reason. Like if Shabuzi said, "Yo, I don't want to do the record right now because of
Yeah,
what."
but don't be texting me, calling me to
You the
go
goat.
about pork
Yeah.
chops and shit like that when you need to show urban, you know, show that you're urban.
Yeah.
And then I didn't ask for your phone number. I didn't reach out to you. I don't ask anybody for anything. Like, don't do that. I got Dolly Parton sending me records. So I don't reach out, you know, to me on that. And then I say something to you. I don't ever want to be the bitter artist about a record because I don't ask for a feature. I don't ask anybody.
Yeah.
But you do all of that in the midst of you needing to be urban. And you're texting me about a lot of things, and I talk to you about a record, and then you just go complete. No, I don't care that you have a hit record. I know the longevity in business, and I know you can't sing, and I know that's not what I'm supposed
You know he
to
can't
say
sing.
today.
What?
What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on?
I know.
I
real
know
quick.
I was not
I got
supposed to
two
just
more.
do that. You know how you know you fucked up? That's the minute you do, you should just not go on there.
That's why your people in the back going.
Look,
Wrap it
right
up,
now,
wrap it
right
up,
now.
wrap it up, wrap it
Real
up.
quick.
I say this. This is why I talk the way I talk about black women. This woman went from he didn't hit me back about a feature she claims now she didn't want. He can't sing, and wait till they find out you don't like black women. How did all of that come from a feature you just claimed you didn't want, that you didn't get?
She a grown ass child. That's how women act. You having a temper tantrum and now you talking shit. You didn't get your way. What the fuck is that on her head? Why the fuck she got a mop on her head?
I'm sorry. I'm still
Michelle no more.
I'm still lost at how she looks now.
Yes.
Surgeries will do that.
Yeah, but I mean, man, when I think the last time I saw her was probably on Cam Newton's show. And she didn't look like that. So she just recently did all that shit to herself. Oh my God.
You heard what Peebo Bryson said about her, right?
No.
a whole new girl. A big, fantastic, huge ass wig. Someone should have told her no.
Man.
Now we see a whole new girl. That's a whole new bitch here. But yes, and she's supposed to be so much down to her people that she done lighten her motherfucking self up like this.
I was just about to say the skin lightening and everything, and she was so anti-plastic surgery a couple of years ago when she almost fucking died.
It's the ass.
And she went right back to it and went harder. Like
She's addicted to that shit, and she's addicted to. First of all, she wants to keep that fountain of youth flowing. So she wants to keep looking young, so she can compete with these young ladies. First of all, why are you even pressed about Shabuzi? He's way younger than you because you want to be in that position. That's why, and then you want to still be in the spotlight, right? So you went to the fucking internet to go talk shit about him, right? And then talking about that's why he like white women. You knew that was going to drive, that was going to mostly involve all of those fucking women. You knew that was going to mostly involve them. So you played. That's a whole fucking play because maybe he didn't answer your text. Well, guess what? How many other fucking men haven't answered your fucking text?
Imagine this, and y'all can jump in. But I just got to say this: imagine if a white artist had been told, "Oh, we won't watch any more of Tom Holland's movies because he like a black woman. We won't watch any more of Travis Kelce's games because he like a black woman." Imagine if this was ever uttered out of a white person, a prominent white person's mouth. And yet black women get to say this shit all of the time. And I ain't never heard no nigga say, I'm not going to watch Serena Williams anymore since she's got a white husband. I've never heard them say, fuck Zendaya since she's got a white husband. I've never heard them say this to any white woman. Why are we as black men held to this type of standard to the point of where as soon as this woman didn't get what she wanted, she trying to ruin this man's career publicly?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing that happened with. I personally believe that she's still trying to remain relevant because she did the same thing when it came to LeBron James and he was talking about Memphis. She tried to remain relevant then. And then when you think about exactly what to your point, Tommy, when D.L. Hughley said the same thing about Brandon Tatum, he brought up his white wife. For what reason? It wasn't warranted at all. It's like, what are we talking about right now? Argue the point. What are we doing? So why are you bringing up the fact that he has a white wife? Why aren't you arguing the point? And so this is the same thing with her. She taking the L, and so therefore she has to find her skate. Oh, well, Shabuzi has a white girl. So what? Don't nobody care. Nobody asks about that. Who gives a fuck? So that's my.
And you're right. Like, why is that? I didn't even know he did that to Brandon Tatum.
Yeah, he does see it.
Yeah.
And Tommy, it's like they always say when you get in a relationship, they tell you if you ever been with a white woman, I wouldn't date you.
Yes.
Excommunicate us from being black or from dating them. I told you they cornered the market, so they could date whoever they want. They could date white men and come back. The women have cornered the market. They say, hey, y'all, and you know this one of your points again. Y'all stay right there. We'll see who else likes us. And once we're done seeing what else the market got for us, we'll come back to y'all. But y'all niggas bet not move. And
But how is it that black women are okay with a black woman lightening up her skin to be more white as she then talks about a man who's dating white women?
Because he's putting his penis in this white woman, and that's worse than putting that plastic or that bleach on you. I don't know how.
It's like, how does that not like make it? How does that make any sense to where it's okay for you to try to bring up the fact that this man who is dating or likes white women, but you're lightening yourself up to be a white woman? The
because
hair
black
that you
women
have,
cannot be scrutinized.
yes,
you gotta real about that part. When
That's
can
like-
black women be scrutinized?
yeah, it's unbelievable. Like you can't never say nothing about them, but they get to say whatever. They get to make up shit about you. Fuck saying some true shit. They get to make shit up about you. You're a colorist. You a pick me. You a this. It's like they got a fucking gambit of fucking names and titles that they can give you, but all the while, this bitch is like literally trying to be something that she's not.
and it's insane. It's just like how when they talked about how Monique's whole shtick was, I hate you thin bitches. I can't stand you thin bitches. Now all of a sudden, bitch, you doing weight loss surgery and all this shit. Now you thin, and now what? Same thing that Lizzo did. It's like you talked about skinny women, and then you try to be skinny, and then nobody's saying anything about it. It's insane, and it just goes straight that there's some mental disconnect there to where they're that delusional where they even think that's okay.
That's because that bitch did a Sammy Sosa.
They know what they doing. It's not a mental disconnect. They know what they doing.
They know what they're doing. Finesse 2 times.
Yeah, it's finesse.
It's a problem when I do it. It's okay when you do it.
Thank you. Yes, it's
But I want you guys to look up these stats of the countries that lead with skin bleaching, and you will see that most of them are from the African diaspora. And then if you throw in Jamaica in there, so it's like it's an inferiority complex that they go through, I would say.
According to Google AI overview, Nigeria leads the world in skin bleaching with an estimated 77% of its population using skin lightening products. Other nations with exceptionally high usage rates include Congo, Brazzaville at 66%, Senegal at 50%, and Ghana at 39%, alongside high prevalence across the parts of South Asia and the Caribbean.
Those are extremely high numbers. But I would say it would make sense that Africa use the stuff the most because they black and other places don't need to.
God dog.
Line their skin, it would make sense. But those are crazy.
God dog. You can't take you nowhere, CJ. I can't. What the fuck, CJ? What the fuck? What I'm supposed to do with what you just said, sir?
I'm just saying, it's a fact, Tommy.
Can't take CJ nowhere. But it's the crazy part, like you were saying, Brian, that this woman felt so comfortable just saying, scorch earth. And I think if we pay attention, black women will go scorch earth. They will destroy it all because you pissed them off. You didn't do what they wanted to do. Like I said, when I kicked that girl out of my house, I was complete. I just remember watching her and I was like, good thing the cops are here. She's going to just go. Now you yelling, I wasn't doing nothing. I was in there with him. He wanted this pussy. That's why I was in there. Now you trying to act like he don't know me. And I was like, and the cop was, I remember I said a long time ago, I said, black women can turn themselves from victim to villain like that. Yep. Like normally when the cops come, what does the white bitch do? That white bitch could have been a Tasmanian devil before the cops show up. What's she do when the cops come? She starts crying.
Starts crying immediately.
The black women do the opposite. Oh, you right, Tommy.
Hey,
they do the opposite. They literally I remember they had a panel full of women talking about being abused. They had the one black woman on there, and they was talking about, oh, how hard was it dealing with the abuse? Oh, I didn't just lay down and take it. I gave as good as I got. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
So
I ain't no weak bitch.
Yeah. I said, it was mutual combat.
Ain't no weak bitch. The fuck?
I ain't fighting nothing. Don't hit me. None of them games. Don't touch me. Don't. Real soft.
Melanie says, no thank you.
Hey,
no thank you. Please don't.
It's so bad. You can be going to Pound Town on their ass. They will not scream for shit. They'll hold back.
Wilbur, tell us more
about that. What?
Wilbur throw in something.
I don't know if I agree with that one, Wilbur. I don't know about that one, Wilbur.
I'm just saying. I know some chicks like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, she got a demon. She possessed. She got a demon. What are you talking about? She ain't saying nothing. Shit.
No, I sometimes wish they wouldn't say something because they say things that are inappropriate. I think I've heard so many bitches say something. I'm like, should I finish? Like, it's something wrong with me if you just said this to me. Like, I don't know. I just have heard. So I think I deal with the damaged bitches who got daddy problem. They either fuck their daddy or something because they seem to bring their father up a lot when we fucking. And they don't bring it up like the poppy kind of. No, it's like their fucking father. Like it's weird, and I don't know what that is.
Sorry, what do you think about real quick? Joey sent in a $5 Rumble rant. Thank you, we appreciate it. Joey Montana. He said, "This is why I fuck with broke women. They don't have the money to pay for the transition surgery." What do you think about that?
Oh shit! I got a story real quick, Tommy.
Wait, let him answer his Rumble. He paid for this.
Sorry.
Man, what if they broke because they paid for the transition? There's ways to look at this, sir. They could be literally tapped out because they done bought breast, vulva. They done bought all kind of shit. She tapped out. Now she gotta fuck you to re-up. And let me say this. Look, let me tell you why I know. Because look up this name. Her name was Rosinia. Rosinia, I think it was this white man, and this shit was horrible. This nigga left his wife for this bitch. And they told him when he left, not only left his wife, but killed his wife. He was a father with 3 kids. Thought he had left for a nice Mexican bitch from a broke town. Broke Mexican. When they had him in, and y'all can go look it up. I'm not making it up. They had this motherfucking now questioning him about what happened. They was like, look, we got enough evidence to show that you killed your wife. And we know you did it with Rosinia or whatever the fuck too. And he said, and we want you to know. And they slid him Rosinia's driver's license. And he looked at it and said, who's that? They said, that's Rosinia. He said, he started throwing up. He had no idea. Not only was he fucking a man, but killed his wife to be with said man.
No.
Oh, so he didn't know that Finkel was Ironhorn. Damn. Hey, boy. That's why I love dainty, little, feminine women, and I like to touch and see that thing. I like to touch and see that thing.
But he got him a skinny one. It was a skinny Mexican boy.
You go down there though, and that thing ain't juicy, it ain't wet.
What did you tell me that? He said it was a skinny Mexico.
It was a skinny Mexican. Let me tell you, Yesenia is what the motherfucking name. Thank you, Yesenia. Thank you. But I could see it's like with Cap. He said, "Well, make sure they have kids," and then we just realized a lot of these niggas got kids, and they just convert the kid into theirs. He already got kids with a bitch. He just turned around and said, "These my kids."
Right. So you got to just at random be like, "Hey, come here, let me put that finger down and let's see what's going on there."
What you got to do is kick a bitch in the pussy. You got to kick a bitch in the pussy and see how she responds.
You kick it, you be like, nigga. He like, oh shit.
You know, it's a nigga. He been a nigga before he switched up. So when you ever get ready to kick a nigga in the nuts, what's the first reaction he go? Whoa.
Oh. You
I was wondering how would you still know, but okay, you cleared it up for us, Tommy. You cleared it up.
It's a natural reflex for a man to go, whoa.
Yep.
Hey, wait.
Yep.
Joey back again over on Joey back again, Joey Montana back again over on Rumble with the $5 Rumble rant. He said it's the same thing. I think he's responding to you, Tommy, but he said it's the same thing when you don't want to fuck her. She'll say, "I didn't want you anyways. That's why you dick little."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been an excellent night, but it is 1:30 for Tommy Sotomayor. We are in the wrap-up segment of the evening. Elmer, go ahead with your final thoughts, please.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for the opportunity to be here. And I had a great time. Thank you, Tom. I'm a big fan of you too, Melanin, and a big fan of Relationship Rehab. Good job, guys. Y'all killing it. Much love and much positivity.
Thank you for being here. We're here every Tuesday. Please come back and hit the link. Have a good evening. Wilbert, go ahead with your final thoughts, please.
Thank you for having me up here again. Hey, lock them up. Throw away the key. Then give them some man boot camp or something. Like I said, as far as the sex offenders, transgenders, they gotta go to some type of boot camp. I would say to make them men again. That'd be the punishment for them. That's it.
Whoa. The sex offenders?
Yeah, the one, Sydney Starr. You know what I'm saying? She should get locked up.
Them fuck niggas need to die.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but
You
don't
don't
ask me
why. Yeah, you don't get I don't care who it is. We always got these damn things talking about some protect women and all this shit. No, protect children. Fuck women, they grown and whatever they gonna do, they gonna do. Fuck men, they grown and whatever they gonna do. Children are the only people we should unite to protect. And we don't.
I agree with you.
Thank you for agreeing, Wilbert. We appreciate you always being here. We'll see you next Tuesday. Have a wonderful evening. Courtney Egger, thank you for coming. We wrapped up. You just came in, but go ahead and have your
You gotta come early. You gotta come early next time.
Yeah, I was gonna come early, but I had my live stream beforehand, so that's why.
What's your live stream now?
Hey, you asked for that.
I feel it.
Come on.
It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. But listen, I appreciate y'all bringing me up. You know what I'm saying? I always catch on the back end of it, but I have been watching y'all channel, so it is pretty dope. So I appreciate y'all for giving me the opportunity to come up.
Thank you. Move your show up. If we do it every Tuesday, move your show up to 7, and then come join us with yours when yours is over.
I got you. I'll get with the crew. I'll get with the crew and see if they're able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's our group panel. So.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely appreciate you being in the building. Did you have anything else you want to say?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you for pulling up, and we'll see you again soon. And the royal penis is clean, Your Highness. We do have a cash app we have to respect. Tony is in the building. She looks like a tranny. Thank you for that $5 cash app. We have Aaron Devon in the building. Lesbians are huge predators, as we all know. Thank you for that. Alpha coming in on my side and Tommy's. Beastie's back started all this psycho shit. I'm assuming, is that what that says?
Yeah, psycho garbage. This garbage, and the garbage that he's talking about that it started was those women just rapping about any crazy fucking thing because they were able to do it. Like women used to, at some point, they couldn't say things like this. Your Roxanne Shantae's, you never heard Queen Latifah or any of them say that. It got to a point where, okay, at least Lil' Kim was somewhat sexy while she was saying what she was saying, but it was pretty damn nasty. And then it just got to the point where these women was niggas. And so I don't know how that happened at all, but they just became niggas. So, and that's the last one right there from Dale.
And we appreciate you, Dale, with the $2 cash app and the salute. Shouts out to everybody in the building across all platforms. Please don't forget to hit the like button. You can always catch the replay over on Rumble. That is the source of all of this content. We do love that Tommy lets us restream to our own channels, but the house is over on Rumble. Thank you for the cash apps, the Rumble bats, the super chats, and the gifts. Any final thoughts from anybody else on the panel? Before you go, I am Melanin Legacy. Here every Tuesday night. You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
Yeah, I got one thing to say. Melanin, you need to start selling this shit. You make it sound like this, when you on the airplane and you getting ready to start.
I was thinking that.
That voice and that cadence, it's like, okay, let me get my shit together so we can go ahead and land. You're doing a great job. I like to see your growth. That's what's up. Salute to you.
And I tell you what, you are, well, I don't know what the fuck fabric that shirt made out of, but that's some strong fabric.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I told y'all I love a good ass whooping. Okay, Tommy got me together, and I told y'all was only going to see me get better. So I love it.
That shirt, that motherfucker is. That shirt is. Ooh, but
your favorite.
You take that shirt off, it'd be like.
And shirt like, give us free.
I just want to make sure you can read it.
Hey, I can't read it. But I've been reading that.
Thank you, Melody, for making sure. Thank you, Melody. We appreciate it. We appreciate you looking out for our best.
Yes, Lord, yes. Ooh, that was the best.
The women were trying to say that the women tried to say that I pop up here, just with the girlies out, just to
Why is that a problem?
No, they tried to make it sound like I don't have shit to say to that, so that's what I do. So I had to switch it up real quick so you understand that I have something to say and something nice to look at. Don't hate.
I was about to say it still was nice. That's what I'm saying. The fact that you can do what they can't do. They can't do that. Or you literally said, okay, I got it all the way up here, bitch. All the way down here and all the way down here, and your man's still looking. Say something. Say something. That's why you got to talk your shit. That's why I like Cap said, oh, no. I like some shit my wives do. They my wives. They can do some shit. These bitches get mad because of shit they can't do. So then they'll turn it around like when them girls said something about Janice Hart. Now, again, I'm whatever. But when they said if Janice Hart would stop doing that porn and the nasty stuff she does online, she'd have a husband. Like, bitch, you don't have a husband. Why are you trying to tell people the ultimate goal is this thing that isn't even you? When you try to put this other woman down, it's because this other woman has something that you don't. Start with you first. And that's the good part. So whenever they say stuff like that, it's because they understand that people actually enjoy talking to you. But I think the greatest thing about you, I've watched you and you almost like a sentinel. Of course, you don't get it because you're not a nerd. But the sentinel sits there and they'll tear up one sentinel, beat him up. Then they'll try that same attack on the next sentinel. You know what'll happen when they try it? It don't work. The sentinel learned from what just happened. And I watched you say, oh, okay, I see what you did. And the next time they catch you, they try that same shit again. And you're like, ah. Most women that we know as black men, these bitches don't learn and they don't care. Like CJ was saying, why the fuck she gotta care? She doesn't. Why the fuck she gotta learn? She got pussy, and if you don't want it, this other nigga want it. I don't have to learn shit. And you don't act like that when you could. Because you do have a vagina. I'm saying I don't know. One day. But I'm like, like
he said he would
like Brian said, I mean, I got look one day. I mean, I can't just take a word for it. But
find out.
Gotta find out.
You gotta get down there. Get down up in there and see what's down there.
We gotta start doing that. Ain't gonna say nothing. People gonna wonder what we talking about. Just hey.
The way Brian said do it. Oh, do it the way Brian. Do it the way Brian said do it.
Yeah.
Or give her the kick. Give her the fake kick.
Yeah.
Nah. We don't need the fake kick.
She got the face, the body, like a lot of things that a lot of people don't have. And you still don't lord over it or act like an ass because you have it, which is a shock. Because you've seen subpar bitches get on this fucking platform or somebody else's platform and act like they God's gift and you are for. They can't do what you do, Melanin. When you sit up there and just pull your hair back, put on a t-shirt and say, let's do the damn show.
Those are my favorite days.
These bitches need 3 hours to do a 1 hour show. I'm not lying. They gotta do 3 hours.
2 hours of makeup like you about to dress up like Mystique in the fucking movie.
And like, come on, lady. So if anybody uses their words, you do. You do. Because you could kill these bitches and destroy them. And I've seen you slowly every now and again, that motherfucker come out. That's the motherfucker they be talking about when you decide, bitch, I'm gonna do my hand, lay it down, say something. Bitch, this shirt gonna plunge like a nigga jumping off a cliff. What you gonna say? And then they get mad. That's what it is. And then you still have a conversation. You don't sit down. So I tell you, that is a thing that you will always have with women, especially when they see you do something that's like apologize to a man. Oh, you went into pick me territory. You went into it's a grift territory. And I'm not mad at people thinking whatever they think at the beginning, but I've watched it here now for months. And like I said, I've seen it get better, not worse.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
CJ, last word.
Just thank you for having me as always. Melanie, appreciate y'all. Brian, appreciate it. Corey, everybody. And have a great night, man.
Oh, that was a great one. Melanie remind me of the pretty lady from Police Academy. Is he talking about the white lady or are you talking about Hooks? The little black lady with the high-pitched voice, because she had big tits too.
She's talking about that white lady that
white lady was just fine though. The white lady was just fine though. Hooks was just cute. That white lady was
take it down and put the crotch in your face.
So when I was little, as soon as Police Academy would go off, I go to the bathroom.
Oh shit!
I never watched it. Who's next? All the dudes was like me.
Yes, that was the funny part. Oh, she had these huge tits, and she was always. Oh, that white lady was bad. Ooh, I wonder what happened to that lady. I wonder what she looked like now. Corey, you got any last words?
I just want to say thank you for having me up here. Everybody have a good week. Stay safe and everything. And that's all I can really say.
I like the bullseye in the background.
I thank you. That's my logo for classes and stuff. But that's the green screen and whatnot. But yeah, that's my logo.
I like it. And somebody said that Blue Oyster Club. Yeah, every time that Blue Oyster Club song would come on, it should be hilarious. You got to watch it, Melon. I know you're young and you might not get the jokes, or it might be past you. You might not get it, but I'm telling you, it was one of the funniest shits when I was little.
It was. It was. I was young, but I was laughing.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Every time they play that song. All right, y'all, go to bed. Do what it is y'all gonna do. Fight Club. If you haven't joined, go join Fight Club. We shall be live. Peace.